This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. What if comparing car insurance rates was as easy as putting on your favorite podcast? With Progressive, it is. Just visit the Progressive website to quote with all the coverages you want. You'll see Progressive's direct rate, then their tool will provide options from other companies so you can compare. All you need to do is choose the rate and coverage you like. Quote today at Progressive.com to join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Comparison rates not available in all states or situations. Prices vary based on how you buy.
Homes.com has collaboration tools to help home shoppers search, share, and discuss home shopping with family, friends, and their agent directly through the site. Though it was fun to get that email from your husband about that 3-bedroom in the hills, to which you replied via text that you would never live in the hills and you'd like to find a 3-bedroom closer to the beach. To which he replied, "Why are you so uncompromising?" A fun way to spend an afternoon, but we think it's just a tad bit easier our way. Homes.com. Ding dong. We've done your homework.
No matter why your clients give, their donations can do so much more with a donor-advised fund from DAF Giving 360. They can donate cash, publicly traded securities, or other non-cash items like real estate and even crypto, while recommending grants at any time. DAF Giving 360 can offer you over 25 years of expertise, bringing donors, financial advisors, and even charities together to make a greater impact. Learn more at dafgiving360.org/advisors. dafgiving360.org/advisors.
And now, here's the question.
Hola, bitches. Good day to you and yours. All right, today is the day that we play Big Dummy, the game show that... Jesus, man.
Big game this weekend. I'm excited.
Yeah, I know you're fired up. Just
let
me at least get close. Let me just get close. But today is the day that we play Big Dummy, the game show that rewards you for your stunning ignorance.
Are you close?
And here's how it works. You call us. Hang on. We will spin the category wheel. There it is.
Oh.
And then we'll ask you a question from that category. But here's where Big Dummy separates itself from your average, more reputable game show. We will continue to ask you questions until you get one right, because as always, we want you to leave here smarter than you showed up. Now, sure, we've only done one Big Dummy so far this year. However, our biggest dummy is a two-way tie between Austin and Josh, both of whom thought a dildo was pickled flavored bread and found a way to answer 5 consecutive questions wrong. Can you do better? Of course you can. Everyone else has, so give us a call, and off we go on Big Dummy, brought to you by our friends at Advanced Hair Restoration.
To be a contestant to play Big Dummy, call 206-803-ROCK.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive. Most of you aren't just listening right now. You're driving, cleaning, and even exercising. But what if you could be saving money by switching to Progressive? Drivers who save by switching save nearly $750 on average, and auto customers qualify for an average of 7 discounts. Multitask right now. Quote today at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. National average 12-month savings of $744 by new customers surveyed who saved with Progressive between June 2022 and May 2023. Potential savings will vary. Discounts not available in all states and situations.
With a detailed agent directory you won't find anywhere else, Homes.com is the only place to find the in-depth info home shoppers want. Very in-depth info. Looking for a listing agent's contact info? We've got it. The agent with the most sales in your price range? Easy. Specialized agents with all the up-to-date info on your dream neighborhood? We'll know them. A Pisces who enjoys long walks on the beach? You've got other sites for that. Homes.com. Ding dong. We've done your homework.
No matter why your clients give, a donor-advised fund from DAF Giving 360 makes charitable giving simple and efficient. They can get a tax deduction upon funding an account, and their assets can potentially grow tax-free as they recommend when and where to give. DAF Giving 360 has over 25 years of experience bringing donors, financial advisors, and charities together to make a greater impact. Learn more at dafgiving360.org/advisors.
Hey, it's Captain Ron, and as a Washington native, it's so important for me to work with companies who love it here just as much as I do. I want someone who calls it I-5 and not the 5, or laughs at me when I say I kind of miss the Tacoma aroma. That's why I use Pinky's Plumbing for every plumbing need I have. They're rooted in Seattle. They get Seattle. So remember, not all heroes wear capes, but in Seattle, our hometown heroes wear a big old pig on the side of their van. Pinky'sPlumbing.com.
When your plumbing backs up and things get stinky, call Pinky's.
KISW.
All of it, Charles, away we go. Welcome to the 21st Amendment season, episode number 4456. What a large and a charge program we have for you today. Guaranteed future repeat. As for the first time ever on this program, we welcome in Dan Patrick from the Dan Patrick Show.
How convenient is that?
That is very convenient.
From the Dan Patrick Show.
The one and only Dan Patrick from the Dan Patrick Show.
Very vain.
Coming up on the program.
Vain,
Talking Hucks playoff football and whatever else we can come up with. So Dan Patrick coming up on the program at 4:30. What else do we have for you today? Today is the game. The day we play the game known as Big Dummy. It is an easy game to play. We will spin a category wheel. You're either playing for Team Sober or Team Not Sober. And Steve, as you said, we've only done one Big Dummy this year.
Sure.
So we got a two-way tie between Austin and Josh. 5 questions to get one right. They are our biggest dummies.
Co-Big Dummy.
Exactly. And as we do when we play Big Dummy, we like to do a little men's room poll. The last time that we did the poll, we were talking about a jail in New York that just had a very high amount of celebrities that had done time there.
Yeah.
So we were wondering, if you had to do a weekend in jail, you could pick from one of these 4 celebrities to be your cellmate.
Yay.
Okay? So here were your choices. First up, we had Ellen DeGeneres. Ellen DeGeneres was option number 1, followed by Kanye West, Madonna, and Will Smith.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to say did you take Will Smith?
No. God, no. I think I took Ellen. My reasoning being, I don't think she would just be as annoying as the other ones.
I took Madonna.
My God. To me, she'd be the most annoying.
I took Ye.
You took
Which
Ye?
is the other one. Like to me, they're the co-annoying people.
So, Mike, you took Will Smith. Because I know we all took one, right?
Correct.
Okay. So, as far as the voting goes...
Mike likes getting slapped. That's what it is.
If you follow us on X and Men's Room Live, here's how the voting shook out. The last cellmate that you would ever want to have for a weekend at 13% of the vote, that would be Kanye West.
I believe that. That's about
you
right.
would not want to spend a weekend with Kanye West in a jail cell.
You might not. I have a new fashion line coming out.
Tell me all about it.
Yeah.
He helped me with it.
Does it involve swastikas?
No.
Well, no.
Is it going to offend anybody? Okay, I'm not interested.
It's no clothes at all.
Right. Would Bianca wear it? Because if she would, I'm not interested.
She wear the hat.
Right.
Okay. Coming in third place with 15% of the vote, just barely squeaking by Kanye, Ellen DeGeneres. Your pick,
Really?
Steve. Yeah.
I thought for sure that'd be Madonna.
Nobody wanted to hang out with her for the
I
weekend.
mean, I don't either, but just out of those choices, I'm taking her.
So as far as the cellmate for the weekend, two-way tie for first place, 36% of the vote went to Will Smith and Madonna, Mike and myself's choices.
God, man.
I still don't think that Madonna would be that bad, believe it or not.
Really?
I don't.
Why not? Just say, take it from interviews and all. Nothing to do with her music. But she's just so pretentious and flighty all the time. It would drive me bonkers, man.
Okay, I'll tell you why. Because Will Smith, this is like, it's kind of like Who Sucks Less.
Yeah, this is exactly what
All
this
right.
is, yes.
Kanye West sucks.
Yes.
He sucks the most. Okay, just
He be chatty.
just the things that have come out of his mouth before, I'm just like, oh my God, dude. I just don't like you. As far as Ellen, the way that she treated other people.
Right.
It's one that you can be a D-bag. But when you start treating other people in a bad way, it's kind of like you would never go out with someone who was mean to your waiter or your bartender or your waitress.
Sure.
She kind of has that aura.
She does,
To me.
but she's my cellmate. Like I assume my cellmate's going to be a little rude because we're in jail, but I just don't think she's as annoying as the other three.
Will Smith will just get up and slap somebody on national television for no reason.
Or just start talking at all. I was like, well, shut up.
He's got problems. So I think Madonna, based on the Who Sucks Less theory, she's never said anything racist. She has never said anything.
I don't think she's
say,
racist.
She might say,
I think she's annoying.
She might say pompous, kind of
Yes.
Gwyneth Paltrow-ish type things. But based on just the character of the person, I think Madonna's the only one that I know of that hasn't publicly, that I know of, done anything to be just an absolute
You're
turd.
not wrong, but
That's all.
this sounds bad. At least a racist is interesting. Like Madonna, it's like, I'm not interested in anything you have to say about anything at all. And just shut up.
Well, yeah, I don't know. I'm playing it who sucks less wise on this one. Maybe she's a very charitable person. I'm sure she is.
She might be.
Yeah.
She still annoys me. Look, you can be a nice person. I can hate your guts. And look, even I would still take Kanye over Madonna because at some point I would laugh at something he says. Not because he's being funny. I just think he's an idiot, right? So there's some value in that, I think. Madonna.
And being charitable doesn't make you a good person.
No, no, that question.
Simply means you donate.
She got the fake accent thing when she was married to Guy Ritchie. I mean, there's certain things that if she still held on to him, be like, come on.
That's what you're dealing with, man.
Yeah. But,
Hello, Miles.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm still taking Madonna. Maybe I got a chance. I mean, who knows?
Hey, look, I wouldn't agree with everything Kanye says. I just think he'd be an interesting dude to be in there with for 48 hours.
I think interesting is definitely the correct word.
It would be interesting. It would definitely
You
be
would
interesting.
have better stories to tell probably than anybody else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you could tell him about the time you saw him open up for another band.
Correct?
That would
do that
absolutely,
anymore.
that would piss him off.
I'm sure it would. It was a hell of a performance.
Okay.
Yeah, this is all pre-racist stuff.
Everything I do is great.
Kanye West. Okay. This week on our men's room poll, guess what? For the new year, you are going to greet everybody a certain way.
Yeah.
Now, we've done this kind of before as far as what you would say to someone. Okay? What is the first thing that would come out of your mouth?
Like if say I love you or something like that.
Or at the end of every sentence, you would have to say
I do
something.
declare. That's where that came
I do
from.
declare.
I do declare.
Which would drive people nuts the entire conversation. Now, this is more...
Bless you, I do declare.
Yeah. This is more on...
Kanye, you're right. I do declare.
Yeah. Now, this one for this year is more on... And it's if you know the person, if you don't know the person, it does not matter.
I always picture a job interview because to me, this would be the worst time to do any of these.
Yeah. The waiter comes up to the table. Hi, how's everyone doing? You say, we're doing great. You get up and you have to do this.
Right.
Every single person that you meet, all right, or interact with, if you're introducing yourself,
Yeah.
you have to do this. Now, these are more on the physical tip this time around.
But I don't always tell the waiter my name and introduce myself.
You don't, but now you have
But
to.
he's already said hi. How are you guys doing?
I would say you have to at least attempt it.
You have to attend.
Right.
It's the one I'm picking. People might just go, ooh.
Okay, all right.
I can guess what you're picking.
So every time you greet someone, you're at the doctor's office, you're at AutoZone.
Hell,
It doesn't
you've been
matter.
called before the judge.
Yes.
And you got to go up, but before you sit down on that bench, you got to do this with the judge.
And make you use the self-scanners at the grocery store because you don't want to talk to the cashier.
But when the manager walks over, you got a problem.
For miles?
Yeah, if you mess up and they say put the stuff out of the bag and assistant will be there in a minute. When they come over, man, you got to do one of these things.
For miles, it's got to be a super exclusive private resort, golf club. You got to do it to the starter.
Everyone. The guy that I check in with, the guy that takes my bag.
That's fine. I just feel like the starter sometimes, that guy is a little
salty.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
they're
maybe like if you're boarding a plane, the flight attendant that greets
Absolutely.
you got to do this.
Right. Hopefully, you've done this to the first class attendant and you go back and coach and don't have to see them again.
Right.
I mean, that would be the ideal scenario. But every time you greet someone, the option number one is the old Eskimo kiss. Now we know what Eskimo kisses are.
With rubbing the nose.
You're at
Rub your
least
nose
going to go
together.
in and try it. Like, come here, man. Give me a big Eskimo kiss.
Yeah.
I'm just picturing the waiter again.
Yeah.
Hi, can I get some drinks, sir? What are you doing, sir?
Right.
That's what I'm probably picking, and I can imagine somebody just be like, whoa.
Yeah.
The Eskimo kiss.
Yeah. Would you do ask, hey, man, I'm going to come in for an Eskimo kiss. Try your best. Start shaking your head. Go on.
I think it's better to just go for it.
You think it's...
I agree.
Do you think they know what you were doing?
No.
Has everyone been raised with Eskimo kisses?
Sure. Would they feel better if they realized you just wanted to do the Eskimo kiss but not kiss them on the lips? Because you're going in hot, man. So they're like, oh, no. But at least you rub noses and like, okay, that was weird, but not so bad.
Yeah. Very popular in Italian and Greek culture. We have kissing the cheeks, the double kiss, so to speak.
Sure.
So you go in and you don't really actually kiss someone when you're doing that.
Yeah, you always turn your head a little
Yeah,
bit.
it's just like cheek to cheek.
Well, it depends who it is.
Right.
I mean, if it's a hot
if you
chick,
really
it's
like
like, that's
someone, you
happening.
grab their head and do it. Like
Yeah.
if they're a family member you haven't seen in a long time, you go in for one or two in this instance.
Yeah.
The Italian guy I grew up with, he would just smack us.
Smack
what do
you
you
where?
mean?
Back of your neck, smack your face.
Like when he greeted you?
Yeah, that was his thing.
Like what do you mean? Like how? Backhand, front hand, what?
Like when I was a kid, if I saw him, I would crunch up my shoulders because Al Lucian, legend, DC area football coach in our family. Yeah, he would just be like, get over, hey. And he just had this big old paw, and he just, all the guys.
Just knock you on the back of the
yeah,
head?
like that.
Damn.
And I could still feel it. But I love Al. He was
Yeah.
the man.
Is he still around?
Nah, we lost Al years ago. But he would. The main thing I remember though is he would always kiss all the women on the cheeks, and then if you were a young man, not a young boy, he'd always slap you.
Slap your head. Okay. The next one. This is a kind of an odd greeting, but as you would extend yourself for a handshake, you would smell their hand.
Yeah. So as soon as they grab your hand,
The inside or the bottom?
No, going for the handshake.
All right, man. If it's just the top,
Yeah.
I don't think it matters, bro.
I think the inside of the hand smells different.
It does smell different. My thing is, I'm shaking your hand. I don't know that this is your thing.
Yeah.
And you lean down
Well, he
and
smelled
smell
the
my
outside.
hand.
He probably couldn't smell the chicken tiki.
Damn.
But he smelled the inside. It still smells like chicken tiki.
Just go in there, right? Is that what that was today?
Yeah.
Oh, look delicious.
You think that's better?
No.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. The top of the hand's better.
No, I'm just saying that's weird, though. That, to me, is the weirdest so far.
Yeah.
And people start smelling things, you know?
Right. Now, the fourth option. Every time you greet someone, you would do what we would call back in the day the psych handshake.
Yeah.
That is where you extend your hand. As someone goes out to grab your hand, you pull back, brush your hair back, and go, psych.
That's so annoying.
It doesn't matter who it is, any situation.
I
Go
still
for the
think this
handshake.
one is dangerous.
Why?
Why?
I'm just picturing a giant dude in a bar.
I
And
just kissed him on the cheeks, dude.
you're right. I just feel like the psych handshake, some people take that as a very big insult.
It can be, but if I had to hedge my bets, I go, okay, this big dude is walking over to introduce himself. He's kind of drunk. Maybe he's ornery. I don't know. You're going to try to give him an Eskimo kiss. You want to go psych. Brother, I'm telling you, you're going down. You going for that Eskimo kiss, he's going to end
Look,
you.
you're sitting in a
I'm
bar.
just a D-bag.
You
got punched.
You're sitting at a bar, man, and you haven't been in this bar. You don't know the bartender, whatever. Hey, what's your name, man? Hi, I'm Bill. I'm Miles. How you doing? Psych.
I think
I'm picking that one.
I'm definitely taking that one. It's annoying. I don't feel like I get punched. Man,
Could you
I'm
even do
telling
it for a day? I mean, could you even do it for a day?
Just. I'm gonna give it a try.
I don't think I've done that to another adult in 15 years.
Well, we did it as kids. That's what I'm saying.
Right, and I've done it
never
to
done
kids.
it as an
I'm going to try it on someone this weekend. I don't know who, but I'm going to be out of town. I'm going to be surrounded by strangers. Inevitably, I'm going to meet someone, and I'm just I'm going to make a judgment call based on how they seem to be. But definitely, when they put out their hand on psych and not offer it to you, just want to see how it goes. My wife is not going to be pleased, but tell her, hey man, it's just
Why
a
don't you
social
do? Why don't you
experiment.
do it when you board the plane?
Maybe see the flight.
Hey, how you doing?
That's psych. No, man, because they won't serve me.
Yes, they will.
That's the problem.
Yes, they will.
No, they won't.
Yes, they will.
No, they would just be irritated, like he's not getting booze because you psych handshook me.
Yeah, I mean, it could. I think that's the one. Like, if you kiss someone on the cheeks,
I think that's your safest.
they would be shocked, but they would also be like, "Well, that was a weird greeting."
But
It's not,
I've seen it before.
But it's not meant to be insulting,
Right.
You know, Eskimo kisses. That's a little over the line, but it's not meant to be
Yeah,
insulting.
but that is as weird as smelling my hand.
Smelling
man.
the hand is weird.
That is absolutely
But it would
weird.
absolutely just mess with your head. Like, what is this guy doing?
Right.
Why did he want to smell my hand? With the psych handshake, they're just straight up offended and pissed.
That's what I think.
You know what I mean? I mean, they're just like
Again, the
You don't
giant
think they're
dude.
gonna-
Who's
Look,
this guy?
When I go in for the Eskimo kiss, somebody might be like, whoa.
Sure,
Or
sure.
put their hands up. I just feel like the psych handshake, you're going to get the wrong dude. It's going to be like, I don't appreciate that.
You think it'd be better to smell his hand? Same dude, right? Same ordinary dude at the bar.
Yeah, because he could just yank it away and be like, what the F's wrong?
It's also every chick. I mean, like, look, if you were interested in somebody,
Yeah.
and you wanted to introduce
Well,
yourself,
if it's a
like,
chick,
oh my
I'm
God,
just
how
creepy.
are you? They're- oh man,
Again, maybe it's just me. A dude smells my hand. I'm like, damn, like that's weird.
Yes.
Right? Eskimo kiss, we're like, all right, kiss on the cheek. Like maybe
That's
he's,
what he
maybe
does.
he's European. The psych, though, I'm kind of pissed.
Really? That's the one to put you over the edge.
You think you going to clown me?
Yeah, it's better than smelling your hand, man. I think the one that would
That's
set me
weird.
up like, did you just smell my hand, man?
what about Eskimo kisses with this big guy?
Again, if I can get the only
if
problem
he
I-
lets you do it,
See, I think the girl
You're
might give
in.
you a chance. Eskimo kisses, come on.
Well, the biggest issue I have with the Eskimo kiss is I'm not tall enough.
so just look up. Just grab him by the cheeks.
Look at this.
Just grab him by the cheeks and you pull his head down.
Yeah,
Pull his head down, rub your nose.
Get in here.
Get that nose.
You look like you could use an Eskimo kiss, my man.
When's the last time you
See what happens when it happens.
Last time I had an Eskimo kiss, my kid was probably 4 or 5.
I feel like we have brought
I
this
used to
up.
do that to my kids, but after that, you know.
Honestly, I think the last one I did was with you. We brought this up.
What, you guys Eskimo kiss?
I'm pretty positive we did once before.
Yeah. See? Wasn't that
I'm
big
going
of
to
a deal.
assume you're telling the truth because I don't feel like that'd be a fake memory you'd want in your head.
It wasn't a memory I had in my head until I read the question. And I was like, God damn it.
Yeah.
So I knew he was going to ask.
Why did you Eskimo kiss?
Because we were having some stupid conversation like this.
It doesn't mean you got to do it.
Yes, it does.
So far,
Just for the
you've
uncomfortable-
Eskimo kissed and Miles has smelled
Why
your
don't you?
hand.
Why don't
Miles
you,
has done two
Since I
of
have,
these
why don't you
things.
Eskimo kiss Ted?
I'm not going to Eskimo kiss Ted.
Can I smell your hand?
None of
I
these.
knew it was going to go down this path.
Yeah.
Well, how could it not?
So
How
how
good
long?
is that?
So how long do you have to do this for? We didn't come up with a time frame.
Say, how about a month?
Okay. Did you say a week? Is it long?
I'm gonna say a month.
Put a
Yeah,
month.
yeah.
Because with the month, right? Maybe you have a doctor's
Like dry
appointment coming
January?
up, dentist appointment coming up. I don't know. You go
I
to
do
the
have a
dry
dentist
cleaner.
appointment.
There you go. You go to the
But
dentist.
it's also the dental hygienist. She's wearing a mask, so I can't really get in there on that.
Are you picking Eskimo kiss?
Well, if I'm thinking Eskimo kiss, I can't get in there because she's got the mask.
Smell her
on.
hand.
That would be weird.
Yes.
Yes.
When is it not weird?
Well,
who
look,
do you meet, smell their hand, and go, no, that was not
the
weird.
only person who talks to you in the medical profession nonstop is the dental hygienist.
Jesus, they do, man.
And they've got their hand in your mouth, and they obviously can understand this language that they've created.
Yeah, right.
But I mean, you're
Think about, remember when we had the same doctor? Remember that nurse?
yes.
I don't know if I'd want to Eskimo kiss her.
Why is that?
You don't remember? She was tough and kind of like taller and big. Like she was so
That's how I like
aggressive.
So what do you think would be the best
She was
alternative?
a Navy corpsman for the Marine Corps.
Right.
I feel like she'd smack the crap out of you.
Yeah, but a psych's going to piss her off more than anything.
Yeah, any of this would
Really?
piss her
The
off.
psych is the one that, man, I don't know. Something
It's
about-
disrespectful.
That's the thing.
It's disrespectful.
Yeah, the other ones
It
are
is.
weird.
I mean,
that one is
look,
disrespectful.
It's one thing to be a friend and to do this to your friends.
Sure.
Because they already know you.
Yeah.
We're talking about everyone that you meet.
Yeah.
So they don't know you yet.
I'm going psych.
And their first impression.
I mean, I've had somebody once. Something was in my hand, or like something. For some reason, I didn't want to shake somebody's hand. I've had somebody go, like, "You too good to shake my hand." So I'm saying, like,
I did you whip that and go, psych?
and I'm just imagining that same reaction when I psych the wrong dude.
Like, I would just rather someone say, man, I hate that dude sitting in the corner talking about me. A-hole his hand. As opposed to, hey, man, that dude in the corner is creepy.
Yeah.
I shook his hand and he smelled it.
Mike, where are you going on this? You meet a lot of people. Eskimo kiss
You're at the
cheeks,
auction.
smell the hand, psych handshake.
I think I could play the psych best.
Maybe one of the chicks, the hot chicks at your auto auction.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my God, yeah.
You might want to Eskimo kiss her.
Want to? Yes. Play it off? No. Psych is so much easier.
So our men's room poll. Every time you greet someone, will you Eskimo kiss them, kiss them on both cheeks, smell their hand, or the old psych handshake? That is our men's room poll. And it is up now for you to vote on if you follow us on X at Men's Room Live.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive. Most of you aren't just listening right now. You're driving, cleaning, and even exercising. But what if you could be saving money by switching to Progressive? Drivers who save by switching save nearly $750 on average. And auto customers qualify for an average of 7 discounts. Multitask right now. Quote today at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. National average 12-month savings of $744 by new customers surveyed who saved with Progressive between June 2022 and May 2023. Potential savings will vary. Discounts not available in all states and situations.
At Homes.com, we do whatever it takes to get you the in-depth info on local schools you won't find anywhere else. Things like student-teacher ratio, test scores, and school programs. And sometimes that requires attending school recitals. So many recitals.
That's my son. Isn't he terrific?
Yeah, a real prodigy. Homes.com.
Ding dong.
We've done your homework.
No matter why your clients give, a donor-advised fund from DAF Giving 360 makes charitable giving simple and efficient. They can get a tax deduction upon funding an account, and their assets can potentially grow tax-free as they recommend when and where to give. DAF Giving 360 has over 25 years of experience bringing donors, financial advisors, and charities together to make a greater impact. Learn more at dafgiving360.org/advisors.
Hey, it's Captain Ron, and as a Washington native, it's so important for me to work with companies who love it here just as much as I do. I want someone who calls it I-5 and not the 5, or laughs at me when I say I kind of miss the Tacoma aroma. That's why I use Pinky's Plumbing for every plumbing need I have. They're rooted in Seattle. They get Seattle. So remember, not all heroes wear capes, but in Seattle, our hometown heroes wear a big old pig on the side of their van. Pinky'sPlumbing.com.
When your plumbing backs up and things get stinky, call Pinkies.
Health insurance rates in America are surging, leaving millions without affordable options. But Christians don't need to waste money on a broken system. Christian Healthcare Ministries is an alternative to health insurance at half the cost. With CHM, fellow believers contribute monthly to help pay each other's medical bills while lifting one another up in prayer. It's financial and spiritual support when you need it most. Join CHM today by visiting chministries.org/solution. That's chministries.org/solution.
From the Pinky's Plumbing Studio, you're in the men's room. Text the guys at 206-803-ROCK.
I see this game is Big Dummy 206-803-ROCK. Steve, who is our first contestant, ready to play the big game?
Hello, Scott. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola.
Hola. Scotty on Team Sober, Team Not Sober.
Sober, working with power tools today.
All right.
All right.
Keeping your fingers.
Do you usually drink at work if it's not power tools?
Of course.
Oh, Scott's retired.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything's for fun.
Anyway, I don't have to rush through and try to get something done in 4 hours on a Sunday before I go back to work now.
That's nice.
It's nice.
Living the easy life. All right, our men's room poll. Every time you greet someone, Scott, what are you going to do? Eskimo kiss their cheeks, smell their hand, or the old psych handshake?
Oh, I'm going to go for the psych handshake.
Yeah, there you go.
How long do you think it'll take before an incident?
Well, probably not too long, because I don't think I could pull it off, but I'm going to give it a shot.
Okay. All right.
Now, I'm telling you, I think smelling the hand and going in for the Eskimo kiss are the first two that lead to an incident.
No, because you're just shocked that it happened. You don't even know how to react.
I get right. The only one that's really gonna. The other ones are weird. It might offend. But you psych handshake me. I'm pissed.
Right.
Sure.
Like, who is this guy? Who does he think he is? Eskimo kiss. I'm like, this dude's weird.
I'll get worked up even thinking about it.
I see that.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's something about smelling my hand. Like, did you just smell my hand, man?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
See, that's it. No big deal, man. I just want to see what you smell like.
Yeah, but smelling the hand is just so psycho. I mean, if you did that,
That's
people
so
are going to
weird.
back
That's
away.
why I think they would leave you alone.
Yeah, I think they would.
Like, dude, this guy's crazy.
Yeah.
He grabbed my hand, he sniffed it.
Go, introduce yourself. See if he does it to you. All right, there, Scott. Here is your question. How many horizontal rows of stars are there on the U.S. flag?
4, 6. It's got to be 13. No.
9.
9.
9. Dang, 13 stripes.
There are, in fact, 13 stripes, yes. All right, your question. Author A.A. Milne wrote what popular children's book series?
So Vinny the Pooh's.
Well done.
2 and done.
What is it, right?
Scott.
Winnie the Pooh.
Oh. I heard Vinny.
Well, he kind of said, like, it's Vinnie the Pooh. Yeah, I think he's doing the journey.
Vinny the Pooh. Hey.
It was just, right. It was like Vinny the Pooh. I was like,
right here.
Hey, Tigger, calm down. Vinnie the Pooh.
Game is Big W 206-803, right?
oh, Piglet.
I kind of want to write that down. Vinnie the Pooh.
E-whore. Yeah, get it?
What are you, some kind of ass? No, literally, you're an ass. Hello, Ryan. Welcome to the men's room.
Hey, what's up?
Hola.
Ryan, sober, not sober?
Not sober. You're interrupting my second bong hit. So.
Oh,
sorry, dude.
Our bad.
Yeah, we could hang up.
Yeah. All right, Ryan, every time.
I'm going to be on first.
Every time you greet someone, what are you doing? Eskimo kiss, kissing their cheeks, smelling their hand, or the old psych handshake?
I'm going Eskimo.
Eskimo kisses. See, I think that might be the one that just kind of diffuses the situation the most.
I think the double kiss is the least offensive.
All right.
Yeah.
And people just be like, you don't look European. Like, I'm not. I just wanted to kiss
But you can tell
buddy.
people, I lived in Italy for 5 years, man. I can't stop doing it.
I would just be like, I went to London once.
Do they do that in London?
No.
That's kind of the point. But shades.
Why don't you try it when you're over there?
Yeah. That's the thing we do in America now.
Look, I'm going to a wedding in Ireland. I guarantee you I will be kissing people on the cheek.
Okay.
That an Irish thing?
No, just it's going to be a lot of drunk people.
Oh, well.
Now, do Irish wear kilts at weddings as well?
I don't think so.
No.
Technically, they're Scottish,
Right.
but I know they show
that's a
up
good point.
at, St. Patrick's Day, but I don't think
Now,
so.
what about a Scottish wedding, then? Would that be
Well, Scottish
like,
for sure.
like in place of a tuxedo, you rock the kilt and all the gear that goes along with it?
I would think if you're Scottish, yeah, you'd rock a kilt.
Okay. All right, here's your question. What newspaper does Peter Parker work for in the Spider-Man comics?
The Daily, is that correct?
So far, yes.
The Daily. Damn it, I don't know. The Daily News.
The Daily Damn It.
Bugle's Superman, right?
No, Superman was the Daily Planet.
Is
Peter
it the
Parker
Bugle?
works for the Daily Bugle.
Okay.
Yes.
And yes, grooms and groomsmen often wear kilts at Irish weddings.
Huh.
As a symbol of Celtic heritage.
Maybe I'll wear it.
rock
Yeah.
and kilt, man.
I'll be dead honest with you. I'm thinking about going the opposite.
What?
Think about bringing my cowboy hat, and just being like the American. Like,
Are you serious?
American as hell.
What about a kilt and cowboy hat?
Wild.
See?
Is
That's what
it
I'm
Celtic heritage while you're over there, or is it Celtic heritage?
Celtic.
Celtic.
saying. Okay.
Or, yeah.
Because I believe the word is Celtic, but we have the Boston Celtics, and they were like, we know it's Celtic, but we're not changing the name. Which is kind of annoying, I would think. All right, your question. Which member of Guns N' Roses' birth name is William Bailey?
Oh, Bill Bailey.
The one that's not Axl Rose.
Wait, what's your answer?
He said the one that's not Axl Rose.
So, do you know another member?
No, I don't.
Actually, it is Axl Rose. You know one member, and that was, in fact, the answer.
Outthought yourself, guy.
Mr. Bailey.
William Bailey.
Wonder how he'd feel about being called that. Hey, Mr. Bailey, can I get your autograph?
I think he'd punch you in the face. He's
Really?
that guy, yeah. All right. All right, your question. What duo released the terrible song Ebony and Ivory?
Salt and Pepper.
Stevie Wonder and
Come on.
Paul McCartney?
Yes.
You got it.
Boy, that song was terrible. And it still
Salt
is.
and Pepper's not really off on that.
Yeah, but the SNL spoof was great.
What was it? You
Joe
are black
Piscopo
and I am white.
You are blind as a bat and I have sight.
Right, he was supposed to be what, Sinatra?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, your
I
question.
like the McCartney crappy duos, though. I like the ones with Michael Jackson.
He did, what, 2 with Michael Jackson?
Say.
Say. Well, God, no, they were terrible. Ted.
And The Girl Is Mine.
Ted, you were wrong.
That is
Those
a
songs were
terrible
bad.
song.
They were bad. Bad, Ted.
Hey, Paul, I'm gonna steal all your records.
That's a
God.
weird line.
He actually told Paul McCartney, I'm going to buy the Beatles catalog.
He did.
And Paul McCartney said, I thought he was joking. And then my lawyer's like, Michael Jackson just bought the Beatles catalog. Yeah, that ended their friendship, man.
Fair.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he did tell him.
Hey, that's why when I'm done feeding Bubbles, I'll go ahead and take your music.
All right, your question. What kind of fruit juice is used in a mojito?
Ooh, I know there's mint and lime.
There you go.
Got it.
Well done, sir.
Nice job, Brad.
Well done.
Game is Big Dummy, 206-803 round.
Hello, Jeff. Welcome to the men's room.
You girl and your Johnson,
Hola.
Jeffrey,
you girl and your Johnson.
are you sober or not sober?
Team sober today.
All right, Jeff. Men's room poll. Every time you greet someone, what are you going to do? Eskimo kiss, kiss them on the cheeks, smell their hand, or the old psych handshake?
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna be the weirdo for the day. I'm smelling their hand. At least that stops the conversation I don't want to have.
Okay.
And you're right. You will be the weirdo for the day.
I'm good at that anyways.
Jeff, do you ever come out to our events?
Yeah, we met him.
Yeah, I've met you. I was just saying, I've met you guys at the Chasington Movie House and at Black Raven for the 20th anniversary celebration.
All right. Well, just make sure you smell Miles' hand when you see him.
Yes, please smell Miles' hand.
I'll give you some Eskimo kisses, Jeff.
I'll try. I got to find him first. He was pretty elusive at the 20th celebration, which is weird for that very colorful shirt he was wearing.
Yeah, no kidding.
So hard to find me.
All right, your question. What state was named after an English king?
Let me think here.
That helps. That does help.
It definitely helps. New England. I don't think this is right, but we're going to go with New York.
Maryland?
More after a town.
Georgia.
I was saying
named after
Georgia.
King George.
Yeah.
Georgia.
Yeah. Hi, mate. It's always on my mind.
Yeah. All right, your question. The character Rupert Giles was a librarian on what popular TV show? I believe they're doing a reboot of it. Not even a reboot, a continuation of it, if you will.
A continuation.
Ted actually brought the show up with the main actress, I think, last week.
Correct.
But she wasn't going to return to this franchise because there's no way you could, quote unquote, make it better. Then she got the script and said, "Oh, damn!" Actually,
Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Pam Fryer.
Hang on, guys.
Wait. What were you going to call Buffy? The what?
That's mixing my words there. Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I don't even know what I was saying.
As long as it Pan Fire.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm like, okay, that's a new one.
Big Dummy is game 206-803 round.
Hello, Cheyenne. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola, gentlemen.
Hola. Cheyenne, are you sober or not sober?
I'm definitely sober.
Okay, welcome to Big Dummy. All right, Cheyenne. Every time you greet someone, will you give them an Eskimo kiss, kiss them on the cheeks, smell their hand, or a psych handshake?
I got to go with the psych handshake.
I'm right there with you, man. All right, Cheyenne. Your question, how many chromosomes are in human DNA?
How many chromosomes in the human body? Is that what you said?
Yes.
I think it's, was it 23?
Twice that, 46.
Or 40, yeah, okay.
All right, your question, who was the first American chess champion?
Bobby Fischer.
Got it.
Yeah.
Another two and done. Very good.
Have we had other American chess masters, whatever the hell?
Not
chess
known by name.
champions? I don't know. There's masters here.
Right, champions. Sorry.
Bobby Fischer's the only name I know.
And I guess we only know it because he was the first.
And the movie.
What was the name of it? Like something
Finding Bobby Fischer?
Yeah, Finding Bobby Fischer. Yeah. I'd have called it Paging Bobby Fischer personally.
It's like, I'm right here. How can this be that hard? I'm a champion.
Hello, Matt. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola, bitches.
Hola.
Matty on Team Sober, Team Not Sober.
Team sober.
All right, Matt, welcome to Big Dummy. Okay, every time you greet someone, what do you do? Eskimo kiss them on the cheeks, smell their hand, or the old psych handshake?
Got to go with the psych handshake also.
Yeah.
You brushing your hair back?
I'm just rubbing my scalp. All right, here is your question. What is the name of Captain Nemo's submarine in the story 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea? Under the sea.
Neptune. I don't know.
Not a bad guess.
You remember?
No.
The Nautilus.
The
Nautilus.
Bobby Fischer is the only American-born player to become the undisputed world chess champion.
And what year did he do it?
72.
Damn. Okay.
Yep. Yeah, I remember it like it was yesterday.
All right, your question. What movie was Pixar's first feature film?
Was it Toy Story?
Boom. Golly, two and done all over the board today. Damn. Game is Big Dummy, 206-803 Rock.
Big Dummy!
Hello, Austin. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola, bitch, hola.
Hola.
Austin, Team Sober or Team Not Sober?
Team sober today.
All right, welcome to Big Dummy. Okay, on the poll, how are you going to greet someone? Eskimo kisses, kiss them on the cheeks, smell their hand, or the old psych handshake?
I think the kiss on the cheek is the easiest one to explain. Like, I'm Italian, so, you know.
Yeah, okay, there we go, Austin. You got a very Italian name, Austin.
Yeah. Oh, Austin from Italy, of course.
Yeah.
Or just go by Vinny the Pooh. I'm Vinny.
Can you make gravy, Austin?
What's that?
Can you make gravy?
No, I cannot.
Okay.
You can't make gravy?
Well, spaghetti sauce.
I'm not actually Italian. So
all right.
Yeah, we guessed that by Austin. That was our first tip.
No
For
Italians
most
gonna-
Italians, I want to say whether it's male or female, whether it's Catholic or Italian, there is like a list of 8 names you could possibly name either your daughter or your son.
Anthony or a Mary version. So Maria, Mary,
There's Maria,
Tony,
Mary,
Anthony,
Elizabeth.
My brother's an Anthony.
That's what I'm saying.
My
It's like,
stepfather's an Anthony. Ted's an Anthony.
My middle name's Anthony.
yeah, exactly. Just like, all right, look, we got 8
My
names
mom
you
is
can
Mary.
choose from.
My grandmother
That's
was
it.
Mary.
Oh, yeah.
My sister's name is Maria, middle name.
That's what I'm saying. It's like we got 8 names we can choose from. Just move them around.
Peter, Paul.
Yeah, well, yeah, they're going to get them.
All the leaves are brown.
All right. Your question. What's the real name of the Gary Glitter track, often called the Hey Song? Hey, hey, eat this. Yeah.
Which they don't play anymore because he was molesting kids.
That's
I
actually
have
true.
no idea. I've never heard of this guy.
You know the song, though, right?
I don't.
Really?
Well, it's pretty well been banned for the last 15 years, 20 years.
Well, they still play it at a lot of college games.
Yeah, those are the college games.
do.
They rock
They're
that
just
thing.
trying not to get him any royalty.
Does he, I don't think he gets the royalties anymore. does
Well,
he?
maybe that's why they're playing it.
Yeah. Rock and Roll Part 2.
Correct. Part 2, yes. Rock and Roll Part 2.
Do we miss part 1?
I was wondering, is there a Rock and Roll Part 1?
I don't know.
Who? All right, your question. What country provided most of the settings for the Lord of the Rings movies?
I'm going to go with Australia.
You are very close.
that New Zealand then?
New Zealand, yeah.
Oh, I knew. Oh, God. Damn it.
But they did hire real hobbits for the movie, which is very nice.
I know that Viggo Mortensen broke his foot kicking that helmet.
Did he for real?
Oh yeah, that's why he screamed so realistic. Like he broke like 2 of
Okay,
his
yeah,
toes.
I have heard that. And there was something else in that movie where he either almost took a real arrow or someone almost really lopped him with a sword. When they did these big scenes, it's kind of like, hey, dude, like, these are real swords, man. You can't actually hit me with this damn thing.
Right.
All right, your question. Clearwater, Sarasota, and New Orleans all border what body of water?
The Gulf of Mexico.
You got it. Very good.
Yep.
You be correct.
Big W is a game, 206-803-ROCK.
Big Dummy!
Hello, Tom. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola, gentlemen.
Hola. Tom on Team Sober, I'm assuming.
I am sober.
All right. How you going to greet someone, Tom? Eskimo kiss? Kiss them on the cheeks? Smell their hand or the old psych handshake?
Probably kiss him on the cheek.
Cheeks it is.
All right, Tom. Your question. A clouder, C-L-O-W-D-E-R. A clouder is the term for a group of pet what?
I believe cats, I do declare.
Damn! Look at you with the
One
big brain.
and done. Nice job, Tom.
It isn't bad. I've never heard anyone say a clouder of cats, but that's what they are. All right, Tom, before we let you go, true or false question. True or false, a buttload is an actual measurement.
I'm going to say true.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
How much is it?
It is, I want to say, just about 130 gallons.
They called it a buttload. Or
It's
they just
actually called a both in England and the U.S. because it's like 103 imperial pints if you're across the pond, about 130 gallon or 103 imperial gallons if you're across the pond, about 130 gallons here. But it is actually called a buttload.
Dan Patrick coming up on the program at 4:30, and more of Big Dummy on the way next.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Whether you love true crime or comedy, celebrity interviews or news, you call the shots on what's in your podcast queue. And guess what? Now you can call them on your auto insurance too with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive. It works just the way it sounds. You tell Progressive how much you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll show you coverage options that fit your budget. Get your quote today at Progressive.com to join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
With a detailed agent directory you won't find anywhere else, Homes.com is the only place to find the in-depth info home shoppers want. Very in-depth info. Looking for a listing agent's contact info? We've got it. The agent with the most sales in your price range? Easy. Specialized agents with all the up-to-date info on your dream neighborhood? We'll know them. A Pisces who enjoys long walks on the beach? You've got other sites for that. Homes.com. We've done your homework.
No matter why your clients give, their donations can do so much more with a donor-advised fund from DAF Giving 360. They can donate cash, publicly traded securities, or other non-cash items like real estate and even crypto, while recommending grants at any time. DAF Giving 360 can offer you over 25 years of expertise, bringing donors, financial advisors, and even charities together to make a greater impact. Learn more at dafgiving360.org/advisors. dafgiving360.org/advisors.
Hey, it's Captain Ron, and as a Washington native, it's so important for me to work with companies who love it here just as much as I do. I want someone who calls it I-5 and not the 5, or laughs at me when I say I kind of miss the Tacoma aroma. That's why I use Pinky's Plumbing for every plumbing need I have. They're rooted in Seattle. They get Seattle. So remember, not all heroes wear capes, but in Seattle, our hometown heroes wear a big old pig on the side of their van. Pinky'sPlumbing.com.
When your plumbing backs up and things get stinky, call Pinky's.
Health insurance rates in America are surging, leaving millions without affordable options. But Christians don't need to waste money on a broken system. Christian Healthcare Ministries is an alternative to health insurance at half the cost. With CHM, fellow believers contribute monthly to help pay each other's medical bills while lifting one another up in prayer. It's financial and spiritual support when you need it most. Join CHM today by visiting chministries.org/solution. That's chministries.org/solution.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Whether you love true crime or comedy, celebrity interviews or news, you call the shots on what's in your podcast queue. And guess what? Now you can call them on your auto insurance too with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive. It works just the way it sounds. You tell Progressive how much you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll show you coverage options that fit your budget. Get your quote today at Progressive.com to join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
Hold up, we got one play. Everything we work for comes down to this.
Quick question. Speaking of workouts, how would you rate your athletic program?
Bro, we're in the middle of the state championship.
Oh, so like a B+ then?
Dude, get out of our huddle.
Well, at Homes.com, we leave it all on the field to get you detailed information on local schools.
Off the field.
Off the field. Copy. All right, go sports.
How'd he even get in here?
Homes.com. We've done your homework.
No matter why your clients give, their donations can do so much more with a donor-advised fund from DAF Giving 360. They can donate cash, publicly traded securities, or other non-cash items like real estate and even crypto, while recommending grants at any time. DAF Giving 360 can offer you over 25 years of expertise, bringing donors, financial advisors, and even charities together to make a greater impact. Learn more at dafgiving360.org/advisors. dafgiving360.org/advisors.
99.9 KISW. The shenanigans continue. This is the Men's Room with Miles and Thrill.
Game is Big Dummy, 206-803-ROCK.
Big Dummy!
Hello, Hunter. Welcome to the Men's Room.
Hola, bicholas.
Hola. Hunter, are you sober or not sober?
3 years sober now.
Wow, good for you, Hunter. Nice job, man. You lose any weight?
Yeah, actually about 10 pounds.
Okay. I always say if you stop drinking for a little bit, you'll lose some weight.
Castle's doing his dry January. He lost 7 pounds?
That's what I said. Probably down to 8 now.
Yeah, well, yeah.
You had to go buy new jeans. All right, Hunter, Men's Room poll. Every time you greet someone, will you do this? Eskimo kiss them on the cheeks, smell their hand, or do the old psych handshake?
Oh, I got to give the homies Eskimo kisses.
Eskimo kisses it is.
Nice. Eskimo kisses for my homies. You should get a T-shirt that says that.
It's not just your homies. It's everyone.
Every single person. All right, Hunter.
Yeah?
Here is your question. What band gave us the song Tub Thumpin'?
Jimi Hendrix.
Chumbawamba.
Not to be confused with Kajagoogoo or Wang Chung. But yes, Chumbawamba.
It was a catchy tune at the time.
It's not bad. It's
I
fine.
mean, it's always going to be catchy.
Well, yeah.
But it teeters on an earworm.
It does. It does. What was the song I heard the other day that I freaking hate, and it ended up being stuck in my damn head? I can't think of what it is. Actually, you know what? I don't want to remember what it was.
I'll try to think.
Give me a hint.
I honestly can't remember what it was. Maybe during Sit and Spin or something. Like I went down to smoke, and I'm like, this freaking song is in my head. It's driving me bananas, man.
If something shocking happens, I'm going to start yelling that.
What's that?
Chumbawamba!
Kaja-goo-goo! Wang Chung! I can't believe that. Sounds like something Robin would say. Chumbawamba, Batman! They're tub thumping over there.
They're catching a tub thumping.
All right, here's your question. What chemical substance is the opposite of an acid?
Base.
Oh,
got it. Nice job.
A lot of people that like bass do acid.
That's a good point.
Game is Big Dummy 206-803 Rock.
Hello, Tommy. Welcome to the men's room. Hello, Tommy. Hola.
Hola. Tommy, you sober or not sober? What's that?
Trucking along, driving down I-5.
Okay. So Tommy's sober. All right, Tommy. Men's room poll. Every time you greet someone, Eskimo kisses, kiss them on the cheeks, smell their hand, or the old psych handshake.
I'm going to have to go with the old psych handshake. But you got to be overly animated with it and really sell it, though.
I mean, if you're going to do it, you might as well swing for the fences, man.
Whole 9 yards.
All right, here's your question. What is the lowest hand in poker that beats a straight?
Flush.
Boom.
One and done.
All right, before we let you go, one and done question for you. Let's see. True or false? Cats have 3 eyelids over each eye.
False.
True.
Yeah.
Maybe it's 2.
It's weird, man.
No, they have 3, dude.
What's that?
They have 3, yeah.
Yeah, 3 eyelids.
I thought I heard him say maybe they have 2. I was like, no, they
Is
have
that
3.
to protect themselves in the event of a cat fight?
I have absolutely no idea what they have, man. It's weird to me. But yeah, they got 3 eyelids.
Game is Big Dummy 206-803 Rock.
Big Dummy!
Hello, Jeffrey. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola.
Hola. Jeffrey, team sober, team not sober?
Team sober.
All right, Jeffrey. Welcome to Big Dummy on the poll. Every time you greet someone, will you Eskimo kiss them? Kiss them on the cheeks, smell their hand, or do the old psych handshake?
We're doing cheek kisses for the homies.
All right.
For the homies.
For the homies.
All of this is for the homies.
Yeah.
By the way, somebody here says they actually like Kaja-goo-goo.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's find that out. All right, your question. The famed Amalfi Coast is located in what country?
Italy.
Another one and done.
Boom.
Man, people are smart today.
Un and Dune. All right, let's see. Here's your 50-50 question. Deciduous trees, do they lose their leaves every year or do they keep their leaves through the winter? Deciduous trees.
What kind of trees?
Deciduous.
Deciduous. They keep their leaves. True.
Lose their leaves. Deciduous trees lose their leaves.
Evergreens, keep them, right?
Yep. Yeah. Hence evergreen.
That's why Washington is so green. You know, when you go to the East Coast, everything's like oaks
everything's
and
on the ground.
maples,
Yeah.
and it's all dry and gray.
We got a nice mixture.
Got a nice what?
Mixture. The only issue with the evergreen is they don't change colors at all.
You just wish they'd do something different.
Well, no, I'm just saying, like, it's nice. We have a good mixture, right? You do get some foliage.
Sure.
Like, if you go up, you know this, you grew up there. You go through, like, upstate New York in the fall.
Oh, God. It is
gorgeous.
Until your father hands you a rake. Then you seriously hate it.
Again, like your son, I think I was 11 or 12. My dad bought me a Toro leaf blower.
Leaf blower, bro.
You never saw a leaf in our yard again.
I'm telling you, hand my son a rake. He's like, oh, Dad, come on, man. But we got same thing. Got the leaf blower. He's like, I'll do it.
Yeah.
I'll do it, man. I'll do it. I'm like, I know you will. Okay. And the thing is, don't be an a-hole about it. Do not blow it into the neighbor's yard. Yes, it is funny, and it is cool to watch them shoot over the fence, but don't do that.
Well, there was that. Then there was, like, I don't know if people still do them, but you had the leaf bags that look like a pumpkin.
Yeah.
Again.
That was the whole thing.
Oh, loved it.
It is amazing what will get kids to do stuff. Like, well, it looks like a pumpkin. I'll do it. Okay. That's what it takes. Hello, Craig. Welcome to the men's room.
Yo, hola.
Hola.
Craig, sober or not sober?
Sober, sir.
All right, Craig. Welcome to Big Dummy. Okay, how are you gonna greet people every time? Eskimo kisses, kiss them on the cheeks, smell their hand, or the old psych handshake?
I'm pretty touchy-feely. Let's go nice little smooch on the cheek.
Kiss the cheeks.
No, smooch. He's smooching down the cheek, brother. Yeah.
Say, homie, you want to smooch?
Yeah, smooch is for my homies.
Smooches for the homies.
Give that old homie smooch. That sounds dirty.
Not in jail.
And on your face. All right. Here's your question. What element does uranium become when it's lost all of its radioactivity? Damn, Ted. What was that?
I don't know. Carbon?
Lead.
How did you know that?
Lead.
I know that.
You just know, you don't know how you know it. You just know it.
Yes.
Because that was news to me. I'm like, that's pretty interesting.
I know.
had no
I just
idea.
threw up that L. I'm like, I'm not positive how I know it. I know I just know it.
But you're right. All right.
I'm sure it was, National Geographic Channel or one of
Something.
those.
Right.
Ted's a leadhead.
Leadhead. Yeah, get the lead out.
I've been accused of that before.
What, been a leadhead?
Is there nothing in there but lead?
Yeah, I guess I've been accused of that as well. What's between your ears, son?
What did my one counselor say to me? What are you doing this summer? I'm trying to get a job at the driving range, picking up golf balls. With these grades, I don't think you're smart enough to pick up golf balls.
Damn. That is...
Understood.
That's soul-crushing, bro. You're not smart enough to pick up golf balls. Jesus Christ. Ted, valedictorian. All right. Jesus Christ. All right. Your question, what two countries are separated at the 38th parallel?
North and South Korea.
Damn, nice
Yes,
job.
and diddly do.
People are on fire today.
What parallel separates the U.S. from Canada? Anyone know off the top of their head?
42nd.
Are we 49? I have no idea. I really don't know. All right.
Game is Big Dummy, 206-803-ROCK.
Hello, Steven. Welcome to the men's room.
Hey, liquor and whores.
Steven, sober, not sober?
High on life, my friend.
Oh, good for you, Steven.
Don't say that to a cop. They'd be like, step out of the vehicle. He said he's high.
49th. You're right.
It is 49.
I'm waiting. They're behind me right now. All right, let's get this over with.
Okay. Every time you greet someone, what are you going to do? Eskimo kiss them on the cheeks, smell their hand, or do the old psych handshake?
I'll give the kiss on the cheek, but at the same time, I don't sleep on the Eskimo kisses, all right? Sometimes you just got to do what you got to do.
All right.
That's what I tell people when I go psych. All right, your question. What American city would you find the Cloud Gate sculpture, also known as the Bean?
The Cloud Gate sculpture.
You're allowed to tickle it when you go there.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, the Bean.
The Bean, yeah.
The Bean.
It's not New York. God, I know exactly where it is. I'm going to say New York. It's not right, though.
Chicago.
Chicago.
We took a nap one day in the park right there.
Was that a Red Dead when we were there?
We were right beside it.
Were we?
Yeah.
Huh.
It was right behind us.
We were very kind of drunk, kind of hungover, kind of floating on cocaine, like all those things at once. Had backpacks and just went to sleep in the park.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I can't handle this, man. I must sleep. All right, your question. Which state is closest to the Tropic of Cancer?
Going to be Hawaii.
One and done.
I have no idea what the
That
tropic-
was two, wasn't it?
It was two.
That was two. That was two.
I clearly don't know where that is.
I was thinking Texas or Florida.
Which makes sense.
I was just thinking continent.
Hello, Brad. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola, bitches.
Hola. Brady on team sober or team not sober?
Sober.
Oh, sorry. Sober.
Yeah, me too.
All right, Brad, every time you meet someone, is it going to be an Eskimo kiss? Kiss them on the cheeks. Smell their hand or the old psych handshake?
Go psych.
Go with
Psych
the
handshake.
Okay.
Psych for my homies. All right. Your question. The Larry O'Brien Trophy is given to the champion team in what sport?
Golf.
Is that NBA basketball?
That is correct. NBA basketball. right, your question. What type of bird does Andy encounter in the movie The Shawshank Redemption?
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Whether you love true crime or comedy, celebrity interviews or news, you call the shots on what's in your podcast queue. And guess what? Now you can call them on your auto insurance too with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive. It works just the way it sounds. You tell Progressive how much you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll show you coverage options that fit your budget. Get your quote today at Progressive.com to join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
Hold up, we got one play. Everything we work for comes down to this.
Quick question. Speaking of workouts, how would you rate your athletic program?
Bro, we're in the middle of the state championship.
Oh, so like a B+ then?
Dude, get out of our huddle.
Well, at Homes.com, we leave it all on the field to get you detailed information on local schools.
Off the field.
Off the field. Copy. All right, go sports.
How'd he even get in here?
Homes.com. We've done your homework.
No matter why your clients give, a donor-advised fund from DAF Giving 360 makes charitable giving simple and efficient. They can get a tax deduction upon funding an account, and their assets can potentially grow tax-free as they recommend when and where to give. DAF Giving 360 has over 25 years of experience bringing donors, financial advisors, and charities together to make a greater impact. Learn more at dafgiving360.org/advisors.
Roots. Where you're from matters. What's up? It's your boy, the Ted Smith. And I may be from the East Coast, but my roots are deep here in Seattle. Over 20 years deep. Just like our pals at Pinky's Plumbing. They're rooted in Seattle, just like me. And speaking of roots, tree roots are the biggest danger to your sewers and cost you thousands. So let your hometown heroes, Pinky's, get to the root of your plumbing problems. Pinky'sPlumbing.com.
I've seen that movie, The Crow.
Well, looks like
now you don't need to see it. Spoiler alert, man. Now you ruined it for everyone. Yeah. Hello, Catherine. Welcome to the men's room.
Liquor and whores, gentlemen.
Liquor and whores. Catherine, are you sober or not sober?
Tragically sober, unfortunately.
That's all right.
Tragically sober. Wow. I told you no one's ever happy when they're sober.
I know plenty of happy sober people.
I'm not saying people that are sober in general. Like, I'm saying people that do drink, when they're not drinking, it's always the same. Like, are you sober, not sober? I'm sober.
Catherine, what are you going to do there? Eskimo kiss someone every time you meet them? Kiss them on the cheeks, smell their hand, or do the old psych handshake?
Kissing on the cheeks is the least weird one to me, so I think I'll go for that. But I do work in medicine, and I see patients, so things are going to get real weird real fast.
That's awesome.
You got to kiss all these disease people.
Yeah, you could do the Eskimo kisses. They're not going to say anything. You're the nurse.
But what if they have a runny nose? She's going to
that's a good
stay
point.
away from them.
That's a good point.
What kind of medicine do you work in?
I work in a hospital. I do lab tests of various kinds on patients.
Okay. I would recommend you smell their hands.
You could do Eskimo kisses with a mask on.
True. No, that's true. I'll just put a little oil in the mask or something. Do that.
Yeah.
A little oil in the mask. Okay. All right, your question. What musical instrument did Jack steal from the Beanstalk Giant?
Oh, God. It was a flute?
Guitar?
Nope. This instrument guarantees you'll never get laid. No matter how well you play it, the harp.
Oh.
You think Rotor's gotten laid just because they play the harp? Like, you might get laid and say, hey, by the way, I can play the harp. But I can't believe it. Wait, were you playing harp earlier at brunch, the only damn place you see a harp player, or Nordstrom's?
Maybe like in Ireland? It's a big instrument there and like that.
Okay, stuff. All right. Ireland, sure. In the United States.
No.
Just that quick?
Yeah.
Okay. No chance.
I mean, I was scared of my brain trying to figure out a place that does happen.
Yeah, you're right. Ireland might be the only place I can think of. All right, your question. Most of a U.S. penny is made from what metal?
Oh, I know this. I want to say it's like tin or... Is it tin?
Zinc?
No.
Zinc.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God, that was the other thing. Oh, well.
Or as It's what they call a sink in Virginia. I'll just put it in the zinc. That is a sink. That's why it's an S. All right, your question, Catherine. What type of golf club is subdivided into mallet, peripheral, and blade styles?
A sand trap one? I don't know.
What type of golf club?
Golf club.
Yeah, I don't know the name of the one that gets you out of the sand.
Okay. That's a sand wedge.
Yeah, sand wedge.
But it's we're
Sand wedge, thank you.
we were looking for putter.
Oh, Jesus.
Which one do I use to hit out of the sand? Well, I would grab the sand wedge. It's just in the
I mean, I guess you could still use your pitching wedge, right? Because, well, I think, they're loosening up the rules.
Believe it or not, I've seen people putt out of the sand trap better than I can shoot with a sand wedge.
Really?
Yes.
Damn.
I'm like, how'd you do that?
All right, your question. How many sides does a heptagon have? A heptagon.
Do you say heck with a C or with a P?
With a P as in penis. Heptagon.
Thank you, with the penis part.
She says that when you sleep with her. Hey, by the way, thank you. Thank you for the penis part.
Shout out.
Oh, God. I don't know, 16.
Any guesses?
No.
Mike, you know? No, that's a pentagon.
12.
7.
Oh, 7.
The old seven-sided heptagon.
7.
Catherine, by the way, you are on question number 5. So you've now tied Austin and Josh as our biggest dummies. If you get this questions wrong, all right, you will now become the solo biggest dummy with 6 questions, and we're going to have to let you go because you're now the biggest dummy.
All right.
You sound like an intelligent person.
See, I thought
You know
she sounded
what?
dumb.
I've called in numerous times, and I've always one and done it. Maybe being sober is hurting me. We'll go with that.
You know what?
It makes me feel
that's
better.
probably it. Most of my worst decisions are when I'm sober.
Is that like your dating life, one and done?
Yeah.
With a little note that says, thank you for the
That's right,
penis
yeah.
part.
Please leave.
There's an Andy's Mint. Please leave.
For the penis. Good day, sir.
Good day, I say. All right, your question. What is the Hubble? The Hubble.
The space telescope.
Oh, you tied it, Catherine, but you didn't beat him. Okay.
All right.
So Catherine is now with Austin and Josh. 3-way tie for the biggest dummy at 5 questions.
Little three-way action. All right.
Exactly.
Big dummy.
Don't touch my thigh.
Hello, Ben. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola.
Ben, are you sober or not sober?
At work, so I'm sober.
Okay.
That's the best place to get drunk.
Might as well, they'll never know. Just drink vodka.
They disapprove of working on bows and arrows while you're drunk.
Okay, well, too many rules, man.
Do you work at a sportsman's place?
No, it's a smaller company.
So you guys actually make bows and arrows?
No. I could take them apart, put them back together, but manufacturers make them. We just work on them.
Ah, okay.
Also, like compound bows and stuff?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right, every time you greet someone, Ben, is it Eskimo kisses, kiss them on the cheeks, smell their hand, or the old psych handshake?
Oh, psych, handshake.
Okay, psych handshake.
Mm-hmm. Telling you.
I'm going to punch somebody do that to me.
Psych. It just makes you mad, doesn't it?
Or if you punch and you miss.
Psych. Right, you might make it worse.
I'm going to tackle him.
Okay, that's the only way.
Those are the 2 steps. Right? He psychs me. I go to punch. He dodges it, and I just tackle him.
All right. You say psych when you tackle him. All right, your question. In what decade did the show 60 Minutes premiere?
I'm going to go to the 70s.
That would have been my
60s?
guess. 1960s. 1968.
Now, when I tackle him on the ground, I'm going to Eskimo kiss him.
Oh, damn.
Man, when I was a kid and that ticking started on Sunday nights, I just
You
wanted to
left.
cry. I just wanted to cry. I was like, we have to watch this again.
Well, we would just leave, but if my father was pissed at me or my brother, he would make us sit there. Like, we couldn't say anything because he knew as a child, 60 Minutes might just be the worst show on
It'll break you.
Everyone talks like this. They're not talking about anything that concerns you. And even though it's 60 Minutes, you feel like it's about 170.
Why is that man wearing an earring?
Yeah.
It was also, for me, I remember it being like, you got to start taking a bath and brushing your teeth. Tomorrow's Monday.
Because they wanted you to leave. And they knew that show, even if they didn't want to watch 60 Minutes, they're like, leave it on. The kids will leave.
Yeah.
Guaranteed. All right. Ted, I know you know the answer to this. The movie Man on Fire featured Dakota Fanning and what actor?
Denzel Washington.
You got
He unleashes his fiery rage.
They get the wrong voiceover guy. And it wasn't for the movie itself, but it was for like a commercial they were running on one of the radio stations we were at. And the guy had one of these voices like this. It's like, please, go to the local movie theater and check out Man on Fire, where Denzel Washington avenges the loss of... We're like...
That was the line. Unleashes his fiery rage.
That's right. Where Denzel Washington unleashes his fiery rage.
He's got his own radio show as well. Dan Patrick from the Dan Patrick Show coming up at 4:30, and more of Big Dummy next.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Whether you love true crime or comedy, celebrity interviews or news, you call the shots on what's in your podcast queue. And guess what? Now you can call them on your auto insurance too with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive. It works just the way it sounds. You tell Progressive how much you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll show you coverage options that fit your budget. Get your quote today at Progressive.com to join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
With a detailed agent directory you won't find anywhere else, Homes.com is the only place to find the in-depth info home shoppers want. Very in-depth info. Looking for a listing agent's contact info? We've got it. The agent with the most sales in your price range? Easy. Specialized agents with all the up-to-date info on your dream neighborhood? We'll know them. A Pisces who enjoys long walks on the beach? You've got other sites for that. Homes.com. We've done your homework.
No matter why your clients give, their donations can do so much more with a donor-advised fund from DAF Giving 360. They can donate cash, publicly traded securities, or other non-cash items like real estate and even crypto, while recommending grants at any time. DAF Giving 360 can offer you over 25 years of expertise, bringing donors, financial advisors, and even charities together to make a greater impact. Learn more at dafgiving360.org/advisors. dafgiving360.org/advisors.
Roots. Where you're from matters. What's up? It's your boy, the Ted Smith. And I may be from the East Coast, but my roots are deep here in Seattle. Over 20 years deep. Just like our pals at Pinky's Plumbing. They're rooted in Seattle, just like me. And speaking of roots, tree roots are the biggest danger to your sewers and cost you thousands. So let your hometown heroes, Pinky's, get to the root of your plumbing problems. Pinky'sPlumbing.com.
Health insurance rates in America are surging, leaving millions without affordable options. But Christians don't need to waste money on a broken system. Christian Healthcare Ministries is an alternative to health insurance at half the cost. With CHM, fellow believers contribute monthly to help pay each other's medical bills while lifting one another up in prayer. It's financial and spiritual support when you need it most. Join CHM today by visiting chministries.org/solution. That's chministries.org/solution.
From the Pinky's Plumbing Studio, you're in the men's room.
Game is Big Dummy, 206-803 Rock.
Hello, Chris. Welcome to the men's room.
Big Dummy.
Hello, Chris. Hola.
Hello.
Hola. Chris, are you sober or not sober?
Sober.
Okay. Chris, every time you greet someone on our men's room poll, will you Eskimo kiss them? Kiss them on the cheek, smell their hand, or do the old psych handshake?
I smell the hand, you know what I mean?
Okay.
All right.
You seem like a smell the hand guy.
Gotta do. All right. Here's your question. What were the names of the rival gangs in West Side Story?
Couldn't tell you.
I have a hint.
All right, go ahead.
Bad pro football, good college football. The Jets?
The movie? Oh, yeah, the Jets and the Sharks.
Right, and Ole Miss, they're big on shark stuff right now.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Once you're a Jet, you're always a Jet.
Your question, what South American country has the most known animal species?
Brazil?
Boom.
Got it. Nice job, Chris. Game is Big Dummy, 206-803 Rock.
Hello, Steve. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola, bichola.
Hola. Steve, are you sober or not sober?
I'm sober, unfortunately.
All right, Steve.
See what I'm saying?
It's unbelievable.
Steve, every time you greet someone, will you do the Eskimo kisses? Kiss them on the cheek, smell their hand, or the old psych handshake?
I think I'll kiss them on the cheeks.
Go on cheeks.
Then, I wanted to tell you guys that I lived in England for 4 years, and you start to pick up the accent pretty quick. It's subconscious.
You talking about Madonna?
Yeah.
Madonna was married to Guy Ritchie.
Affecting it. It's when you live there and you're surrounded by people who talk like that, you start to do it.
I believe you. I just don't believe Madonna. I absolutely believe you. I just don't believe her.
I mean, you see it happen to athletes all the time, right?
Sure. I get it.
Yeah.
There's something about Madonna. I'm like, BS. I just don't buy it. And that might be legitimately why she had a little English.
I mean, I just watch English soccer and I use phrases. Let's say use turn a phrase that I generally
Turn a
wouldn't
phrase, yeah.
wouldn't be American.
All right, here's your question. Mary Poppins, like Pennywise from It, shows up once every how many years?
Oh man, I just watched it.
Glad you didn't say Mary Poppins.
That was good. No. 27 years.
One and done. Steve.
Wow.
One and done.
All right, hang on. Before we let you go, man, goats or dogs? Which animal did humans domesticate first?
I would say dogs, but it's a guess.
That's a good guess. Yeah. It was, in fact, dogs.
Game is Big Dummy, 206-803 Rock.
Big Dummy!
Hello, Justin. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola, bitches.
Hola. Justin, sober or not sober?
Sober, Miles. I'm driving.
All right, Justin, welcome to Big Dummy. Okay, how are you going to greet people? With the old Eskimo kiss? Kiss them on the cheeks? Smell their hand, or the psych handshake?
I want to be creepy with the kissing of the hand, but or the smelling of the hand, but I'm going to go kiss on the cheeks.
Cheeks it is.
What would be creepier, to smell their hand or smell their cheeks?
Smell their butt.
Well, it's definitely creepy. But if you're going in and you think, oh, kiss me on the cheek,
dogs
and
do
instead they smell it.
I thought of that as an option.
I know. All right, your question. What kind of, speaking of what's her face, Mary Poppins, what kind of flowers did Mary Poppins wear in her hair?
I don't know. Let's go poppies.
That's not a bad guess. Daisies. Daisies. Plain old daisies. All right, your question is, what is Wonder Woman's alter ego?
Wonder Woman's alter ego. I don't know. I got nothing.
Got
Superwoman.
Linda Carter.
I mean, Diana Prince.
Oh, I don't even know if I knew that.
How are these superheroes disguised, right? Clark Kent's got a pair of glasses on. He pulls them off. Like, bro, you look like Superman with glasses. Diana Prince. Well, anyone ever told you look like Wonder Woman except your hair's put up? But it's like, what kind of disguise is that?
It's not.
That's what I'm saying. Everyone's like, everyone knows you're Wonder Woman.
What about Robin?
Robin?
What about Robin?
Right, nobody cares. Nobody cares. Robin's, he's just not important enough. They're like, we know you're Robin. We don't care.
Next time I see one of my female friends with their hair up, I'm like, who is that?
You're Diana Prince. All right, your question.
Fool me.
What do you get when you add fresh fruit to red wine?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, sangria.
Boom.
Got it done, Justin. Nice job. Game is Big Dummy, 206-803 Rock.
Big Dummy!
Hello, Dwayne. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola, gentlemen.
Hola. Dwayne, sober or not sober?
I got home late, so I'm sober today. I'm just popping my first one.
All right, Dwayne. Okay, every time you meet someone, are you going to give an Eskimo kiss? Kiss them on the cheeks, smell their hand, or do the psych handshake?
Psych handshake, man.
Okay. So far, kissing the cheeks in the lead on our contestants, yes.
Huh, okay. All right, Dwayne, here is your question. What author wrote The Telltale Heart, The Fall of the House of Usher, and The Pit and the Pendulum?
Edgar Allan Poe.
One and done.
Would you eat an Edgar Allan Poe boy?
Yes.
Yes.
What do you think of
Yeah,
it?
I read him quite a bit.
Bat.
Bat, yeah.
Well, Raven.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Oh, yeah.
All right,
Or
hey,
it could be crab cakes.
before we let you go, true or false?
Ted couldn't read till like the 8th grade or something, all right?
Unnecessary comment. I went to 8th grade twice. I could read them, both of them.
I can read them both.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I misunderstood something then.
All right, your question. The creator of the Oregon Trail video game died of dysentery.
I'm going to go true. I never played it.
False. That'd be funny if he did, but no, he did not.
Game is Big Dummy, 206-803-ROCK.
Big Dummy!
Hello, Cortland. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola.
Hola.
Cortland, are you sober or not sober?
Not sober.
Okay. What are you doing over there, Cortland?
Drinking a pub beer.
Oh, good for you. Oh, those are good. Okay, every time you greet someone, what are you going to do? Give them Eskimo kisses, kiss them on the cheeks, smell their hand, or do the psych handshake?
I'm going to go with an Eskimo kiss.
Eskimo kisses.
The way you said it makes me uncomfortable.
The Eskimo kiss. Eskimo.
Yeah.
Eskimo kisses. I say that when I do
Get right
Eskimo.
in there with that nose.
Eskimo.
All right, here is your question. 2/3 of all Fortune 500 companies are located in what tiny East Coast state?
It's a tax haven, you see.
Is it Maine?
Nope.
Delaware.
Delaware.
We're going to Delaware.
Yeah, they get massive tax breaks, and that is why they are there. Because the people that can afford taxes most choose not to pay them. It's funny how that works. All right, your question. What was the highest value of U.S. currency ever put into circulation?
Was there a $500 bill?
Wasn't there a $1 million bill at one point?
There's never been $1 million bill. In this case, it was the $10,000 bill. However, I will give you $10 million if you can tell me who was on the $10,000 bill.
$10,000 bill.
Mm-hmm.
Is this 1800s?
It probably was. There was a guy named Salmon P. Chase. All right, so he was Abraham Lincoln's Secretary of the Treasury. Later, he was the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court. Salmon P. Chase.
I think we've heard the Chase name.
Yeah, Salmon P. All right, your question. What orange juice company used the slogan, quote, 100% squeezed sunshine?
Oh, is it Minute Maid?
Tropicana?
Tropicana.
Tropicana.
Question 4, Conrad. Or Cortland, sorry.
Did you call him Comrade?
Well, yes.
Just Comrade.
I couldn't read my own writing.
Conrad or
friend
Comrade?
calls me Corporal.
Cortland.
That's close.
All right.
Cortland, yep.
Your question, how many finger-like projections does an African elephant have at the end of its trunk?
3.
2.
2.
Question number 5. Cortland, you've already tied our other biggest dummies, Austin, Josh, and Catherine, with this question. You need to get this one right, or you will become the biggest dummy.
All right, here we go. What liquid is known as the universal solvent?
Just water?
All right, you got it.
Hold it
nice
out.
job. Holy cow, 4-way tie.
All right, Cortland, Dan.
Cortland joins Josh, Austin, and Catherine. Game is Big Dummy, 206-803-ROCK.
Big Dummy!
Hello, Nathan. Welcome to the men's room.
Go Hawks!
Go hard.
Nathan, are you sober or not sober?
Well, boys, it's been almost 9 years since I quit drinking, so I'm going to have to rely on you guys to have an extra one for me this weekend, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Will do.
Thrill, this proves your point.
That's what I'm saying. People that are sober
Happy.
because they stopped drinking always sound happy to say they're sober. People that can drink but just don't happen to be drinking in the moment, never happy that they're sober. I'm telling you, man, I've noticed that over the years that we've done Big Dummy. So, sober. But people like yourself, sir, you're just like, sober, man, and I have been.
Nathan, what are you doing every time you greet someone? Eskimo kisses, kiss them on the cheeks, smell their hand, or the psych handshake?
Wait, what cheeks?
Either one. You pick.
Yeah, I'll go with the Eskimo kisses. That'd be kind of weird.
Yeah, yes, that would be kind of weird. I agree with you. All right. Your question. Which famous entrepreneur is credited with inventing the weekend?
The weekend?
The weekend. Yeah, Saturday, Sunday.
Oh, okay. Let's go with Benjamin Franklin.
Rockefeller?
It's going to be Ford.
Henry Ford, correct.
Oh.
But I watched that Guinness show. I feel like the Guinness family started it in Ireland first.
Did they?
I could be wrong.
Oh.
But it was like a massive thing because, like...
Right, they just worked all the time for basically no money.
Right, and there was this giant fight, right? The Protestants, the Catholics, this and that. So they were like, how about this?
I'll give you Saturday, Sunday off.
Yeah.
Everybody happy? I also would have accepted, not just Henry Ford, I also would have accepted Abel Tesfaye. That's the guy who is the Weekend.
Oh, that's his real name.
That's his real name. I have no idea if I said it right, man. But yeah, that is his actual name. But I had to Google it. All right.
I can barely feel my face.
Your question, hepatitis is the inflammation of what organ?
Ooh, liver.
Got it.
You are correct.
Nice job.
Ah.
What?
I just thought it was, I mean, I know it's an STD. I just didn't know it affected the liver.
Yep, the liver. By the way, we were talking about Wonder Woman as Diana Prince. Put your hair up. You can't tell it's Wonder Woman. Come on. Clark can't put on a pair of glasses. Can't tell it's Superman. Well, somebody cleared it up for me. And it's just what you thought. They say Clark Kent also had terrible posture. He looks like a schlub. That's a quote. Body posture plays a big part of it most of the times. Other times, he has hypno glasses that make people think he looks different than Superman. I want to get a pair of hypno glasses. You know, women
so
look at me
he
and
doesn't
like,
stand with his hands on his hips like Superman?
yeah, it just has bad posture.
Who's that?
Game is Big Dummy 206-803 round.
It looks just like him, but don't have his hands on his hips and his shoulders are kind of leaning forward. Can't be hip.
Hello, Jesse. Welcome to the men's room.
Hey, no way.
Good afternoon, guys.
Hola. Jesse, sober or not sober?
Sober currently.
All right. Welcome to Big Dummy. Okay, every time you greet someone, Jesse, do you Eskimo kiss them? Kiss them on the cheeks? Smell their hand or do the psych handshake?
Man, I was raised in the 90s. I'm all about that psych handshake.
Psych handshake it is.
Yeah, my man. All right, your question. How many beaches did the Allies storm at Normandy on D-Day?
2.
3.
Higher.
5.
Wow.
Because
There's Omaha. So, and these are all code names. So it's Omaha, Sword, Juneau, Gold, and Utah.
Yeah.
So we have 5 beaches. Look at all those beaches. Yeah. All right, your question, multiple choice. 88, 98, 108, or 118. How many stitches are there on an official MLB baseball? Because they're bitches.
I'm sorry. Can you repeat the options again?
88, 98, 108, or 118.
I'm going to say 108.
Got it.
And you're going to say it correctly.
Nice job. Yeah. Nice job. Game is Big Dummy 206-803 round.
Hello, Murphy. Welcome to the men's room.
Hello.
Hola.
Murphy, sober or not sober?
Sober for dry January.
Oh, are you really? How's that coming? You doing okay?
It's all right.
Do you feel better? Do you sleep better? Anything?
Yeah, I do sleep better.
Okay.
Why is it always January? Like, if you need a 31-day month to do it, you got March out there. Granted, March Madness is not
I'll go
gonna help.
February. Go 28.
That's only 28 days.
I honestly,
It's a
like,
month.
I always do later in the year, but it's just because everybody indulges so much.
Yes, we do.
Like, even I know people that barely drink, but in December, they'll drink a lot.
Everybody, yeah.
All right, Murphy, every time you greet someone, is it Eskimo kisses, kiss them on the cheek, smell their hand, or the psych handshake?
I'm going to do Eskimo kisses, and I'm going to smell their nose at the same time.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Make it as creepy as you can. All right. Your question, what were the names of the 2 space shuttles in the movie Armageddon?
Well, I never saw it, so let's say...
It's very American sounding. It's like
Eagle 1, Eagle 2.
It's like Freedom or something?
That's one of them.
Really?
It's like if Uncle Sam named his fist. It's like, this is freedom. What's the other one?
Justice?
Close. Come on, man. Independence.
Oh.
Freedom and independence. Uncle Sam about to lay a beat down on you, brother.
Nice.
You just smelled Uncle Sam's independence. And just sniff his hand, you see.
Yeah. That's... What happens if you smell his Bill of Rights?
Well, that's in a different location, son.
There's 12 of them.
All right, 10.
13? I don't
10. In the Bill of Rights, it's 10.
Sorry.
12, you son of a bitch. All right, your question.
Hey, missed two.
The abbreviation BC meant before Christ. It's been replaced with BCE, which stands for what?
Before Christ existed.
I have no idea. Before Common Era.
I always thought it was before Christ.
It was.
BC was before Christ, but now they've updated as BCE, which is before Common Era. All right, your question. What celebrity showed up for a court appearance in 2005 wearing pajama bottoms?
Johnny Depp.
You know what? That's actually a very good guess.
Michael Jackson?
Michael Jackson.
Murphy, question 4.
Question number 4. What is the name of the school bus driver on The Simpsons?
Otto.
My name is Otto, and I like to get blotto.
You got it. Big W is the game, 206-803 Rock.
Hello, Mike. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola.
Mike, team sober or team not sober?
Team sober.
Okay. All right, Mike, our men's room poll. Every time you greet someone, what are you going to do? Give them Eskimo kisses, kiss them on the cheeks, smell their hand, or the psych handshake?
No butterfly kisses, huh?
No butterfly kisses.
Good call.
Boy, that would be the weirdest, I think, of all of them.
I think so, too. Which is exactly why I would do it. Let's go with Eskimo kisses.
Eskimo.
Which is still plenty weird.
The one people aren't picking is smell the hand.
Yeah, man, that's you don't know what you're going to experience with that one. All right, your question. In 1987, what song was the first in Spanish to top the U.S. charts?
What year?
1987.
Ooh. Macarena.
Man, that's a great guess. I don't know what year
Is
that
that
was.
Menudo?
No, you know this song. La 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 bamba. Da, da, da,
Ah,
la, 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 la,
Los Lobos.
Yes, the Wolves. But speaking of which, what does La Bamba translate to in English?
Ooh. The beat.
The wood. The wood, that is correct.
Oh, La Bamba.
Yeah. Come on, man, I can see you, La Bamba. All right, your question. Since it's in the news, what is the capital of Greenland?
I don't know.
I know you don't know. Nobody knows.
Greenland City.
You have any? Greenland City? No. Nuuk. N-U-U-K.
Question 4, Mike.
All right, question number 4. Including the end zones, how long is a football field?
Go ahead.
Including the end zones, how long is a football field?
120 yards.
Boom. There we go.
That almost seems too easy if you know football.
Well, sure, if you know football.
Canada?
Theirs is, hang on, 140.
140 yards. That's it.
Because their end zones are 20 apiece.
Exactly.
And the field is what, 110?
Oh, they have a 55-yard line.
Yeah, I think their field is 110 yards
Yes.
long, and then 20, so yeah.
All right. Is it wider, too?
I think it is.
I believe, yeah.
Yeah.
God, that's a long way to go.
I was thinking about running
Three downs.
Yeah, you got 3 downs, get a first down, yeah.
Coming up on the program from the Dan Patrick Show, we'll welcome in Dan Patrick on the way at 4:30, and we've got your emails coming up next from the men's room at KISW.com.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Whether you love true crime or comedy, celebrity interviews or news, you call the shots on what's in your podcast queue. And guess what? Now you can call them on your auto insurance too with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive. It works just the way it sounds. You tell Progressive how much you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll show you coverage options that fit your budget. Get your quote today at Progressive.com to join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
Homes.com has collaboration tools to help home shoppers search, share, and discuss home shopping with family, friends, and their agent directly through the site. Though it was fun to get that email from your husband about that 3-bedroom in the hills, to which you replied via text that you would never live in the hills and you'd like to find a 3-bedroom closer to the beach. To which he replied, "Why are you so uncompromising?" A fun way to spend an afternoon, but we think it's just a tad bit easier our way. Homes.com. Ding dong. We've done your homework.
Donor-advised funds from DAF Giving 360. Your clients can donate cash, publicly traded securities, or appreciated assets like real estate. It's a simple, tax-smart way to give. Learn more at dafgiving360.org/advisors.
Hey, it's Captain Ron, and as a Washington native, it's so important for me to work with companies who love it here just as much as I do. I want someone who calls it I-5 and not the 5, or laughs at me when I say I kind of miss the Tacoma aroma. That's why I use Pinky's Plumbing for every plumbing need I have. They're rooted in Seattle. They get Seattle. So remember, not all heroes wear capes, but in Seattle, our hometown heroes wear a big old pig on the side of their van. Pinky'sPlumbing.com.
When your plumbing backs up and things get stinky, call Pinky's.
Lowe's knows how to turn big plans into real results. Whether it's new appliances or a home refresh, get started with 12-month special financing on purchases of $299 or more with a MyLowe's Rewards credit card, January 15th through the 30th. So you can invest in your upgrade now and pay over time. Lowe's, we help, you save. Offer subject to credit approval and cannot be combined. Minimum monthly payment required. See store or Lowe's.com for details.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive. Most of you aren't just listening right now. You're driving, cleaning, and even exercising. But what if you could be saving money by switching to Progressive? Drivers who save by switching save nearly $750 on average. And auto customers qualify for an average of 7 discounts. Multitask right now. Quote today at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. National average 12-month savings of $744 by new customers surveyed who saved with Progressive between June 2022 and May 2023. Potential savings will vary. Discounts not available in all states and situations.
Homes.com has collaboration tools to help home shoppers search, share, and discuss home shopping with family, friends, and their agent directly through the site. Though it was fun to get that email from your husband about that 3-bedroom in the hills, to which you replied via text that you would never live in the hills and you'd like to find a 3-bedroom closer to the beach. To which he replied, "Why are you so uncompromising?" A fun way to spend an afternoon, but we think it's just a tad bit easier our way. Homes.com. Ding dong. We've done your homework.
Hey, it's Captain Ron, and as a Washington native, it's so important for me to work with companies who love it here just as much as I do. I want someone who calls it I-5 and not the 5, or laughs at me when I say I kind of miss the Tacoma aroma. That's why I use Pinky's Plumbing for every plumbing need I have. They're rooted in Seattle. They get Seattle. So remember, not all heroes wear capes, but in Seattle, our hometown heroes wear a big old pig on the side of their van. Pinky'sPlumbing.com.
When your plumbing backs up and things get stinky, call Pinky's.
We return to the men's room with Miles and Thrill.
From the Dan Patrick Show. Dan Patrick joining us coming up at 4:30. But first, time for a few emails to the men's room at KISW.com.
You've got mail. You've got mail.
One comment before we jump into the birthdays. It says, guys, I'm getting tickets to Live Day now, just so I can use every greeting of the 4 of you. Whichever one you each find the least offensive, I will attempt to greet you with it. That from Matthew.
All right, I dig it.
I think Matthew's going, I want Eskimo kisses, if I could. Now time for a few birthdays brought to you by Men's Room Roasted Red Salsa from San Juan Salsa Company.
Jeff responsibly.
All right, let's go. Gentlemen, it's my 33rd birthday today. Can I get a barbershop fish sandwich? Any of you like that? Thanks, guys. That from Nick. P.S. You guys are awesome. Keep up the great work.
Oh, can I get a fish sandwich? So you know I gotta eat right. Oh, brother, can I have a fish sandwich? You put the cheese and the tartar on the side.
And do you like that?
Oh, damn it. Yeah, I know.
You like that? You like that?
Oliver Cholos, I'm sending this today so I don't forget. It's my 34th trip around the sun. For my birthday, can I get that one sound effect you accidentally hit sometimes? I think it sounds something like a vagina game.
Oh, yeah.
Can I also get the captain? giving his opinions on beanbag chairs. By the way, Thrill, you should ask your wife to make some more chicken Alfredo, as that one episode was absolutely hilarious. That from Paul, your loyal blind listener in Appleton, Wisconsin.
Hey, blind Paul, I am not making this up. I said this to Miles earlier. We're actually having chicken Alfredo tonight.
Oh, you know what?
But I am not eating it.
Oh, eat away, my man.
Bro, Alfredo sauce, I'm telling you, man.
We'll be fine tomorrow.
Yeah, I got to be on a plane.
Vagina.
Oh, wait, hang on.
The vagina game.
Ooh, well, ahoy there. Oddly enough, that's old Capitan's favorite game to play. But as far as my opinion of beanbag chairs, you got to understand that us mascots call our testicles beanbags. So in that case, we're talking underwear, and I recommend Under Armour because it's breathable, and that way my testicles smell less like chili cheese Fritos. Or so says Ms. Buttersworth. Crunch berries.
Just for the record, Miles.
Yes.
Mike, he has more respect for strangers on a plane than us.
That is correct. Way more respect. A deep, profound respect for my fellow passengers.
Hola, guys. My name is David. I want to give a shout out to my friend Peter for his 40th birthday. It is today. So how about, let's see here. Your penis is too small in a big old Leroy Jenkins. Thank you, guys. Much appreciated.
Let's do this. Leroy Jenkins.
Boobies and bear bitches, wishing my bestie Bjorn a happy 44th birthday and yet another trip around the sun. This is where Thrill rips on his name.
Why would I rip on his name? He was just Bjorn on this day.
Oh, man.
Yeah, 55 years ago, he was Bjorn.
I heard his nickname's Baby.
Yeah. Baby Bjorn.
Baby Bjorn.
Yeah.
I can't even believe you know what that is.
Even though you spell it Bjorn.
A Baby Bjorn?
You ever had one on?
With a dog in it.
Oh, what are you talking
Dude,
about?
really?
You had a baby Bjorn on with a dog in it?
With a dog, dude.
Was it the dog's baby Bjorn?
Yeah, she did have kids.
So you didn't walk the dog?
I walked him. He was tiny. And look, it's not important.
It's very important. I need to know.
When you're early relationships, you do things you normally wouldn't do. I would walk him so far, he would just stop.
Okay. And did he like when you brought him up into the...
He didn't care. I mean, I'm sure he did.
Okay.
But
he wasn't embarrassed or anything.
He was fine.
You're walking around like in public?
Yes.
Where? Capitol Hill?
West Seattle, back from the park.
Mm-hmm.
Because I would try to run his little, again, it was a 7-pound dog.
Right.
So I would take him to the park and run him, but I forgot, he would just quit. So I'd run him 100-yard dashes, and then on the way home, he would just plop over and be like, I'm not moving.
Put me in the Bjorn.
Yeah, basically. Look, I'm not proud of it, Miles.
I'm just asking. I didn't know if
I did not think that'd be your answer.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah. Had a dog in it.
There's no slowing this guys down, so we might as well make the best of it. Let's get the man a big old couple of bong rips. Here's to you, my friend. Cheers from Brian in Gig Harbor.
Hitting his Bjorn bong. Now, what year were you Bjorn?
All right, guys, here you go.
Happy, happy, happy birthday. Happy, happy, happy birthday. Happy, happy, happy birthday to you, to you, to you.
Ya's a Dirty Germans brought to you by Men's Room Original Sausage. Available through Uli's World Famous Sausage, mensroomlive.com, and other fine retailers. Schweinefleisch.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive. Most of you aren't just listening right now. You're driving, cleaning, and even exercising. But what if you could be saving money by switching to Progressive? Drivers who save by switching save nearly $750 on average. And auto customers qualify for an average of 7 discounts. Multitask right now. Quote today at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. National average 12-month savings of $744 by new customers surveyed who saved with Progressive between June 2022 and May 2023. Potential savings will vary. Discounts not available in all states and situations.
With a detailed agent directory you won't find anywhere else, Homes.com is the only place to find the in-depth info home shoppers want. Very in-depth info. Looking for a listing agent's contact info? We've got it. The agent with the most sales in your price range? Easy. Specialized agents with all the up-to-date info on your dream neighborhood? We'll know them. A Pisces who enjoys long walks on the beach? You've got other sites for that.
Homes.com. We've done your homework.
Hey, it's Captain Ron, and as a Washington native, it's so important for me to work with companies who love it here just as much as I do. I want someone who calls it I-5 and not the 5, or laughs at me when I say I kind of miss the Tacoma aroma. That's why I use Pinky's Plumbing for every plumbing need I have. They're rooted in Seattle. They get Seattle. So remember, not all heroes wear capes, but in Seattle, our hometown heroes wear a big old pig on the side of their van. Pinky'sPlumbing.com.
When your plumbing backs up and things get stinky, call Pinky's.
Lowe's knows how to turn big plans into real results. Whether it's new appliances or a home refresh, get started with 12-month special financing on purchases of $299 or more with a MyLowe's Rewards credit card, January 15th through the 30th. So you can invest in your upgrade now and pay over time. Lowe's, we help, you save. Offer subject to credit approval and cannot be combined. Minimum monthly payment required. See store or Lowe's.com for details.
Well, but okay, a couple things you need to know about Dan Patrick here. First off, you might be wondering to yourself, how in the hell did this radio show get Dan Patrick on?
That is a fair question.
And we have a very simple answer. Our boss, Dave, is Dan's brother. That's the only reason we were able to get this interview.
The only way this is happening.
Yeah, exactly.
Period.
So if you're wondering, how in the hell is he not on a sports station or somewhere else? The reason he's on our show is because we asked our boss, his brother, if we could get him on. He said, I'll give it a try. So he comes back a day later and he says, you know what, guys? He's going to do the interview with you. So we were like, very, very cool. The second thing you need to know about the interview, obviously, he's on the East Coast. He's already done a 4-hour radio show. It's 7:30 his time, so we taped it at his convenience.
Yes.
So we previously recorded this. But ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, the man, the myth, the legend.
Hello.
Hello.
Well, you have your own producer?
I like it.
The connection. Let me hear you again.
Okay. Hello.
Good connection. Let me. You guys. It's kind of overmodulated and staticky.
Oh. Okay.
Which may be the sound you're going for, but
it's just our natural voices.
It's clear on our side.
Yeah. Well, we're professionals over here.
Yes. Yeah, we're not. Do you want to try to call back?
Yeah, you sound good.
Do we both sound good?
So it's just in your head as far as the sound?
Now it's good.
Okay.
Maybe it was Mike Hawk who didn't sound good.
Yeah, he's.
Now you sound like my wife.
Exactly.
I'm going to blame Mike Hawk.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, from the Dan Patrick Show on Premier Networks and streaming on Peacock, everybody, it's Dan Patrick. Dan, welcome to the show.
Well, thank you. I was looking forward to talking to Mike Hawk, but I guess we'll just have to make do with this.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you're stuck with us instead.
Exactly. We'll get to talking about the Hawks and 49ers game on Saturday in a minute. But a few questions first. As you know, we do have some commonality as far as we have to deal with your brother on a day-to-day basis.
Okay. How are you doing?
We're doing okay.
He acts like a nice guy, but I don't buy it. I mean, he's smiling, always pleasant. I'm like, there's something up with this guy because no one's in a good mood all the time. I refuse to believe it.
Wait, now I got to get this. I know you're talking about your Hawks, but I was talking about your producer, Mike Hawk.
Oh, yeah. I see. Okay.
You can't get past that.
She's a whiz, Dan.
Okay, because I grew up with somebody whose name was Mike Hunt, and he was in my brother's class, my older brother's class. So when I saw this name, I could relate to it, just because we used to ask the principal to, over the loudspeaker, call for Mike Hunt to come to the principal's office. And our childish ways, we got a big kick out of this. So it brought back memories.
I won't call it childish. Early, when I first got into radio, I was also doing sports, all right? And I did it in Baltimore, Maryland. And at the time, there was a Tamir Goodman, I think was the kid's name anyway. He was a promising young basketball player, but his coach was also
Towson.
Mike Hunt, all right? So there was something had gone down, and at halftime, I guess the coach lost his mind and threw a chair. The chair ricocheted off of a locker and brushed Tamir on the shoulder. It was no big deal, but it was all the rage. And my boss kept getting mad at me because I said, you wouldn't expect that out of Mike Hunt, to walk into a locker room, and then Mike Hunt picked up a chair and hit Tamir Goodman. He was assaulted by Mike Hunt. So my boss naturally asked me to stop, and I'm like, what do you want me to do, dude? It's the biggest story in Baltimore right now. I have to talk about Mike Hunt. And the thing is, he did not go by Michael. He went by Mike, and that was the actual story. Mike Hunt picked up a chair and assaulted Tamir Goodman.
What is the best sports name that you've come across in your... There was a guy that was a linebacker in Illinois. Luscious
Pussy, and he changed. That was his name, and he changed it to Luscious Pussy because he went to the NFL draft.
That makes a difference.
Yeah.
Why would you change your name?
I know, man. I mean, your name is Luscious Pussy. That is your actual God-given name. I'm keeping it.
And wasn't Tamir Goodman the Jewish Jordan?
He was. Yes, he was. The Jewish
exactly
Jordan.
Right. Yeah, now I remember. Oh, by the way, while we're on names, my priest growing up, and my brother can confirm this, his name was Father, and his last name is spelled Blome.
Father, wait, spell the last name again? I'm sorry.
BLO.
Blome?
Oh, no.
E-M-E.
Father, was it Blomey?
Yes.
That is actually.
No, it was not.
Come on.
It was not.
I swear.
No, it was not.
Okay.
Oh, my God.
I have a newspaper article. His name was William Blomey, and he actually left the parish and ran off with the principal, Sister Ann.
Jesus Christ! Of course he did.
Yes.
Tell me he went by Will. Will Blomey.
Will you? Yeah. William Ulysses Blomey.
Blomey. Damn.
So, I grew up with some really interesting, small town, interesting names. There were the Rape Sisters who lived down the block.
Gee, better than the Rape Brothers.
What goes on in Ohio, man?
I don't know. We just grew up with everybody having, kind of their different names.
I'm from West Virginia, man. We didn't have that going on. You guys made fun of us.
We had the Kuntz family.
That's TZ, right?
Yes. Okay. Yeah, like Rusty Kuntz with...
yeah, absolutely.
Okay. I'm sorry if we went off on a tangent there. It was just Mike Hawk I was looking forward to having him pick up the phone. That's all.
Yeah, he's late because there's traffic going on.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Who was a better basketball player, you or your brother?
Me.
You were, for sure. Well, you were, AA third teamer? All-state?
Yeah, I was all-state. But the older I get, the better I was.
Were you a better baseball player or better basketball player?
Basketball. Yeah. I liked baseball. I loved basketball.
There's action going on in basketball.
Yeah. We're on a rock station. You were actually on a rock station in Dayton?
Yeah, WTUE, Dayton's best rock and roll.
Now, did you go by Dan Patrick? Did you have one of these weird names like the Boner,
like Mike Hawk? The Boner.
No. At the time, I don't know if we had those kind of names, like nicknames. It was just a straight up rock and roll station, but we didn't have those. Like you can call me this, but when I'm on the air, I'm this.
Right. What was some of your? Did you do a double shot Tuesday? Here's feels like the first time and hot blooded. What was your specialty?
Oh, it was 2 for Tuesday.
Okay,
yeah. Here's a double helping of Zeppelin here.
Right. It's always Zeppelin. Apparently, no other band. Zeppelin is the only band. Could you get the lead out?
Going to get the lead out.
Yeah. That was my favorite band growing up, and got to see them. I went through the 70s, and I got to see. So Aerosmith was my first concert, but I got to see Stones, Zeppelin, Who, Bowie. All in the 70s. So I was very fortunate to have friends who had a car that we could go see shows.
Was that Dayton Arena? I saw Rush in Dayton Arena.
Well, Dayton and Cincinnati, because I grew up kind of in the middle of Dayton and Cincinnati. So you could go one way or another, 40 minutes one way or 25 minutes the other. And or you can go to Louisville or Lexington and see these concerts as well.
Okay. What about, you were in a couple of music videos. You were in, Hootie and the Blowfish?
Yeah, Only Want to Be With You.
And what else?
Because you're who I think of when I think of that song. First time I heard that song, I said, man, they need Dan Patrick.
Thank you.
And what else? Brad Paisley, maybe?
Brad Paisley, Gone Fishing. and he came into SportsCenter. It was a Sunday night, and he said, "Hey, can I come in? I have this idea of a music video." And he brought his wife in, who I didn't realize at the time was an actress, and I think she's in Father of the Bride, maybe.
All right.
So very, beautiful woman, but, I was just talking to him, and then he said, "Hey, I want you to play yourself in this video." And then next thing I know, I recorded something, and it won Country Music Video of the Year.
Wow.
Yeah. So
you are solely responsible for that.
Exactly.
Now, is that why, when they read the bio, right, so it says Dan Patrick, he's an American sportscaster, radio personality, and actor. What exactly qualifies the actor part here?
I've been in 21 Sandler movies.
I know. I was going to ask, what's the deal with you now? I mean, just recently you were in Happy Gilmore 2. You were in The Longest Yard back in the day, The Water Boy.
Yeah. Yep. I struck up a friendship with him back when he was shooting the original Happy Gilmore, and somebody didn't show up for an announcer role. And I saw Sandman at Madison Square Garden. He was there for a Knicks game. And I just happened to walk past him, and he just said, "Danny P." And then I go, "Hi, Adam." And then he mentioned that, somebody didn't show up for a movie role, and that I knew. And I said, "Hey, if you ever need an announcer, you let me know." And he goes, "Danny, you're in my next movie. You're going to be a police officer, and you're going to wear a mustache, and your name is Danny McPatrick." And I go, "Okay." And so he put me in his next movie, Longest Yard, and I play a police officer who tries to arrest him at the beginning of The Longest Yard.
Now, okay, back to Happy Gilmore.
Okay.
So that movie had Bob Barker in it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right? Now, did he ask you to replace him?
No. What's interesting about Bob Barker, that Sandman reached out to him, and Barker said he would do it only if he won the fight with Sandler.
Okay. That explains a lot.
And Sandler said, "Of course, it's a better scene if you do that." But no, he just had me playing the announcer. I think I'm in like 5 or 6 scenes. But, once you're in, it's like, a mafia family. Once you're in. Sandman, he'll always write a part for me, or he'll at least try to write a part for me. And he's been a really good friend for, quite 30 years or so.
That's awesome.
Well, we brought up Bob Barker because there's this synergistic thing between you and Bob Barker. You had, the opportunity, but turned it down to, audition to be the host
okay.
for The Price is Right.
Do you see where I was going to go with that segue there?
Yeah, I thought that you were talking about being in the movie. I was going to replace him when I was it was 1999, Spurs Knicks, and I got a call, and somebody said, "Hey, would you like to host, Price is Right?" And I said, "No." They said,
"Why?"
I mean, I wasn't ready for that.
Why not? I mean, what is it? I mean, look, and I don't know the ins and outs of television game show hosting, but it seems like, I don't want to say easy, but kind of
you just need a longer microphone on that show.
A longer microphone.
That's all you need.
It just, other than being hugged by strangers all the time, it seems like that would be a sweet gig just for the longevity. People enjoy it.
Yeah, but I was doing SportsCenter. I was doing something I really loved, and I didn't want to be a game show host because I couldn't do both. And I was getting ready to go to San Antonio, and they said, "Hey, we want to set up a Price is Right set in San Antonio just to see how you look, with all of the different games that they had." Because I'm 6'3", and they wanted to see sort of how things looked. And I go, "No, I'm not. I don't want to do that." And they go, I said, "Well, okay, how much are you going to pay me? How much is this job worth?" They said, "If you take the job, we'll tell you."
So what? Okay. That's a little thanks.
And I said, no. And then I find out that the salary was $10 million for Drew Carey.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, it was $10 million back then. Who knows what it is now?
More.
But I got Price is Right. I had I was going to be the original Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. I'm meeting with the guy who put on the show, and he said, "I want you to host Who Wants to Be a Millionaire." He goes, "I just got to get a job for Regis Philbin." He goes, Regis is calling me and calling me. I got to get him
nuts, man.
Got to get him a job. So I go home from L.A., and I said to my wife, I think I'm hosting Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and they just got to get a job for Regis Philbin. So next thing I know, I'm in a convenience store, I don't know, a month later, six weeks later, pick up TV Guide, and there's Regis Philbin on the cover, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? I said, I guess I didn't get the job. The executive producer didn't even call me to tell me that he gave it to Regis Philbin. So I was up for that job. I've been up for a few of these game shows, but I don't know. I think I got on like a mailing list where it was, hey, you need a game show host. Why don't you try Dan Patrick? And I was flattered, but I don't know if I could do that and have fun.
But if you had to host a book, you're going to host a game show. Of the ones that are available,
didn't you host?
What would be your go-to?
Jeopardy. I was going to be the host. I was going to be the replacement. I was going to succeed Alex Trebek. Now this is.
Are you being serious?
Yes, absolutely. So this is years ago when I get a call. So that day I'm doing my radio show, and we had the topic of what game show would you want to host? And I said, there's only one. It's Jeopardy. So I get a call from a guy he was Steve Moscow, who was the head of Sony, and he's calling me from France. He said, hey, can you come to New York tomorrow? I want to talk to you about hosting Jeopardy. Now, I think he's messing with me because I just said that. So I go into New York, and he said, if Alex doesn't re-sign, we want you to host Jeopardy. Now, Alex did re-sign, and they gave me Sports Jeopardy. They created Sports Jeopardy, and then Steve Moscow left Sony. After Alex, was done, they brought in Ken Jennings. I was not considered for the job, and they brought in Ken Jennings. But yes, I met with Alex a couple of times. He could not have been nicer. I still have, the last voicemail that he left me on my phone. So that was something that was a challenge. I really enjoyed that whole process.
Okay, we're going to take a quick break. Right. We got more with Dan Patrick. Coming up, we'll finally talk about the Seahawks and the 49ers. I swear to God, we'll get there. That's coming up next.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. What if comparing car insurance rates was as easy as putting on your favorite podcast? With Progressive, it is. Just visit the Progressive website to quote with all the coverages you want. You'll see Progressive's direct rate, then their tool will provide options from other companies so you can compare. All you need to do is choose the rate and coverage you like. Quote today at Progressive.com to join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Comparison rates not available in all states or situations. Prices vary based on how you buy.
With a detailed agent directory you won't find anywhere else, Homes.com is the only place to find the in-depth info home shoppers want. Very in-depth info. Looking for a listing agent's contact info? We've got it. The agent with the most sales in your price range? Easy. Specialized agents with all the up-to-date info on your dream neighborhood? We'll know them. A Pisces who enjoys long walks on the beach? You've got other sites for that.
Homes.com. We've done your homework.
Roots. Where you're from matters. What's up? It's your boy, the Ted Smith. And I may be from the East Coast, but my roots are deep here in Seattle. Over 20 years deep. Just like our pals at Pinky's Plumbing. They're rooted in Seattle, just like me. And speaking of roots, tree roots are the biggest danger to your sewers and cost you thousands. So let your hometown heroes, Pinkies, get to the root of your plumbing problems. PinkiesPlumbing.com.
When your plumbing backs up and things get stinky, call Pinkies.
Lowe's knows how to turn big plans into real results. Whether it's new appliances or a home refresh, get started with 12-month special financing on purchases of $299 or more with a MyLowe's Rewards credit card, January 15th through the 30th. So you can invest in your upgrade now and pay over time. Lowe's, we help, you save. Offer subject to credit approval and cannot be combined. Minimum monthly payment required. See store or Lowe's.com for details.
Did you know that you can buy your car completely online on AutoTrader? Really? Just visit autotrader.com, filter and search through dealer listings for the car you want, make, model, color, and all the features that matter to you. Go ahead, Get picky. Whether you're into subcompacts with heated cup holders, crossovers with all-wheel drive, pickups with kicking sound systems, or SUVs that can survive whatever chaos your kids unleash. Just drop in your info and you'll only see cars in your budget. Really. Once you find your one and only, you can do the whole deal online and have the car delivered to your driveway. Or you can pick it up at the dealership and drive your new ride right off the lot. Really. AutoTrader makes it easy to buy your car online because the whole process is designed around your wants and must-haves. AutoTrader. Buy your car online. Really.
Here in minutes of 5:08, we'll drink and toast for the shot of the day. Dan Patrick, kind enough to come on the program.
Yeah.
Probably wondering, are you going to talk sports?
It gets there. It really does. It's just not how it started. He was obsessed with Mike. I mean, he came out of the gate with that, man. So we were like, okay, here we go.
All right, here's part 2 with Dan Patrick. There is I was going to ask you about this. There's a Dan Patrick Show neon sign in a bar that I go to down in Tacoma. But you're sponsored by Red Hook, and it looks like an old sign.
We were Red Hook, and
well, that old brewery is right by my house, and it just was a small brewery. Yeah, I was just kind of wondering, like, how did that connection even happen?
Just had a friend who knew somebody who was a fan of the show, and they said, have you had Red Hook? The first time I had Red Hook was on tap in Seattle at, what's the name of the guys who, the waiters have their white shirts, suspenders. Are they famous for their seafood?
Probably the Metropolitan Grill, but I don't know.
That's it. No, that's it.
Oh, the Met. Yeah,
that's a good spot.
We're all fans of each other.
So when Seattle was in the NBA Finals and I'm out there, I went there every single night, and it was awesome, man. And they had Red Hook on tap, and I just, when I had this opportunity, I told the guy, I said, I love the beer, and I went in there and had the salmon. God, I can't even. What's the salmon that's only available for about 6 weeks there?
Copper River.
Yes, so Copper River salmon, and I had a couple of pints of Red Hook, and plus I loved Seattle. I love that Sonics team.
We did too.
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah. I hope you get an opportunity to bring a team back there, because that was a lot of fun. I got to spend a couple of Junes there in Seattle.
I'm very confident Seattle will get an NBA team back. Just one, they had to work out the media deal where Amazon played a big role in that. And who's right here in Seattle other than Amazon? Who owns Climate Pledge Arena other than Amazon? I get the feeling that's like the worst kept secret in the NBA.
Well, we've got a couple beers through the radio station, and also notice that you've got some hooch.
Yeah, I want to ask you about the hooch coming.
Maybe
up.
we could do a little trade here, Dan. You can send us a couple bottles of your finest, and we'll send you a couple cases of beer.
Well, we created our own moonshine because I thought, you know what, there's not enough moonshine out in the world, that everybody's got their bourbon and tequila. And so I came up with Tailgate Moonshine, and we make a variety of flavors.
I was perusing that today. I'll be honest with you, man.
Yeah, you could just stick a couple of bottles in your brother's suitcase next time you see him and bring that back.
We'll ship some beer out to you.
Exactly.
Absolutely. I'd love it. I'd love salted caramel moonshine. You'll love it.
Ooh. I know. That's what I'm saying. I was flipping through it. I'm like, dude, he's got booze.
Can you put that in your coffee?
Yes.
Okay.
Why would you waste it? I mean,
I'm just saying.
Drink it.
No, it sounds like a good one for coffee.
I'm sure it's good with coffee. I am a very strict, just put the whiskey in my mouth kind of guy.
Yeah. All right, Dan, we've got Seahawks and 49ers Saturday, 5 o'clock, Lumen Field. What are your thoughts on this one?
When you have these games, and it wasn't a pretty game last time, but, you win. This Niner team would scare me because I don't think they know kind of what they're doing. They're not supposed to win. I watched that Philly game and I go, man, Philly is going to mess around and allow San Francisco to actually go, all right, we're going to win this. And, that defense, you don't know anybody on that defense. McCaffrey is not what he once was, but still he's so dangerous. If I would say, hey, your go-to receiver is Kyle Juszczyk, you'd go, they're in trouble.
Right. But he did damage.
He's not your fantasy pick.
He did great damage out there in that game.
I just think, there's certain teams and certain players where we go, well, let me see with the postseason. Like it or not, with Sam Darnold, here we are. Postseason, let's see what you got. And that's what, it might come down to is, Sam, make sure that you complement this defense, run the football, make a couple of plays. You don't have to be Tom Brady. You just have to be good. You have to be, error-free or as close to that as possible, because the Niners are opportunistic. I mean, Robert Saleh is a really good defensive coordinator. And you got Kyle Shanahan, who's somehow doing, keep them. There's no way they're even close to the talent of the Eagles. That's the thing that would make me nervous. You should win. You're favored by 7.5. It's don't let them get to the point they did in Philadelphia where they go, damn, we can win this game.
Yeah. Do you think the Rams or the 49ers would be the scarier team for the Hawks fans?
Well, I would say the Rams are a better team.
Easily.
Yes.
But I feel like, kind of to your point, though, the Rams are a better team, but you can watch tape and get an idea of what they're doing. You have to stop them, but you can understand. And like you said with San Fran, you can watch tape, and in the end, you're like, what are they doing?
Yeah. Also, the weather could be a factor in Chicago. And I don't know how the Rams do in cold weather. So, they got to get through that first.
True.
Although, the Rams in cold weather nearly beat Philadelphia last year.
That's right.
I mean, Puka Nacua is an absolute beast. He is probably the offensive player of the year. And Smith Najigba is a really talented receiver as well. But Puka Nacua, he had 18 targets in that game.
Yeah.
It's like we're going to him, and we're going to him. Now try to stop him, and with trying to find out exactly how good this team is defensively. I thought that they had the potential to be really good defensively. They didn't look good against Carolina.
No.
And Carolina is not very good. So that was the surprising part of it. Stafford's going to be your MVP. He's been in these moments. I don't think he gets flustered. And Caleb Williams is, man, like you have two reactions. You go, oh my God, to, oh my God.
That's it. You're right. Those are the only two things watching.
Yep.
Either like, what the hell are you doing, or how the hell did you do that? Right? I mean, you're right. That's it.
And he's not afraid of the moment. Like I wish he was Jared Goff the first three quarters, and then let him be Caleb Williams in the fourth quarter, because
right.
That's when you go, all right, go out there and now you can win it. Just don't lose it in the first three quarters. But that's another team. They're kind of figuring it out, and it's weird. Having been in this business covering sports for over 40 years, you see teams in real time kind of get that confidence where they go, we can do this. I go back to the 88 Dodgers. They had no business winning that World Series against the A's. But you could see in the moment after Gibson's homer, they were like, we can beat them. And I think that's the amazing part of this sometimes, when you see a team kind of, it crystallizes, and they realize they should be great.
I think you're 100% correct, because, in that Green Bay game that just passed, they were getting their ass handed to them in the first half. But when you just looked at the body language of the guys on the Bears, they almost seemed fine with it. But because this is all they do. Like, hey, guys, it sucks again. It's almost like a Rocky movie. You're getting the piss beat out of you, but he's going to stand up. He's going to deliver the final blow and win, by the skin of his teeth. And the Bears seem to be doing. And you're right. The confidence is there. If they got to a fast start, they'd be an outstanding team. But they never lose faith in their ability to come back, no matter the differential. And you're right. To me, that just makes them scary.
Yeah, but you see this in all teams, all sports. Go back to the Miracle on Ice. Like, they couldn't beat Russia. If they played 9 more times, they don't beat Russia. But in that moment, they beat Russia.
Yeah, you only need the one.
That's it. That was the beauty of it. It's not a 7-game series. Wait, how would sports be changed if it was one game in not a 7-game series?
And Al Michaels is still calling it.
Yeah,
still.
Yeah.
Dan Patrick, hey, thank you so much, man. We appreciate you coming on the show.
Well, my brother, who knows radio quite well, he said that you're as good of a team, a show, as he's ever had, and he's been in radio for 30 years. So It's high praise, and rightfully so. So congrats on all your success. And
we will let Mike Hawk that you know that you're asking for by name.
I think we learned that Ohio is a weird place to grow up.
Yeah, man.
Wow, Ohio.
And Father Blow Me blesses you.
Dan Patrick, thank you so much.
Bye, guys.
See ya.
Take care.
Father Blow Me blesses you.
I know, my God.
Dan Patrick. That was very cool. All right, we made it to drinking time.
Somebody out there deserves to be recognized. And the men's room knows just who it is. So to you, we say, bottoms up, sailor. You're the toast of our shot of the day.
Drink time it is, and as usual, we head to the drink desk and Stephen Throwhill to find out who we're toasting.
Yes, indeed. And today we toast 55-year-old Fang Wang. Yes, Fang Wang. If your penis were a vampire, Fang Wang. From Fort Walton Beach, Florida. Now, this past Tuesday, police responded to a place called Palms of Emerald Coast Massage Parlor to investigate an alleged attack. Yeah, again, Palms of Emerald Coast Massage Parlor. Just saying. Anyway, cops were called there to investigate an alleged attack. Now, someone from the Department of Health, they'd gone there for a routine inspection. Well, Ms. Wang did not appreciate that. So like any level-headed business owner, she physically shoved them out of the business and yelled at them. All right. Well, when the cops showed up, Ms. Wang started yelling at them, too. And eventually, well, the police, they attempted to handcuff her because it was getting out of hand. And that's when Ms. Wang introduced her new defense. She attempted to poop on them. Or, as they put it in the police report, she began, quote, defecating toward the officers in an attempt to avoid being arrested. Well, the thing is, it didn't work, and she was, in fact, arrested for battery. No word if any of the poop got on the officers. I don't know. They do not address it. But not for nothing, her spa used to be called Classy Spa. Can't imagine why she changed the name there.
Classy Spa.
Classy Spa. Yeah, so basically, the health department, whether it's a restaurant, someplace like that, every once in a while, you get a surprise inspection. You might not love it, but you got to let them in, right? They're working for the city in the first place. She lost her mind and literally, like, manhandled this person and threw them out. That's why they called the cops. Cops get there, and the cops are just there to investigate. We just want to get your side of the story. Her response, she starts yelling and being belligerent, and it got to the point they said, okay, listen, at this point, we have to arrest you, just for what you're saying to the officers. So she pulled down her pants and started pooping at him.
Narrated by Who Flung Poo.
Yeah.
It's not a restaurant, it's a massage parlor.
It's a massage parlor. I don't know.
That would seem a lot easier to keep clean.
It might be what you're doing. Just other services you offer. Because, again, this is just the health department. They're not there to bust you if you're, providing happy endings or something. I'm sure they'd report that. But like you said, I got to think, if you're a massage parlor and you freak out from the health department,
well, if it's a spa, they do nails, they do pedicures, they do manicures, all those things that involve,
You're right, but there's not grease traps and
food being left out of the fridge.
Actually, deep cleaning the kitchen is such a pain in the ass. It's oh yeah, that place must have been filthy.
Well, no matter what, it was in the end because she pooped on the floor. So true. Just saying, she made it worse than it was. So let's drink. We pour this booze and we drink this booze because we think it's yummy.
Yummy.
So over the tongue and down the throat to party in our tummies.
Down the hola bichola. All right, let's get a contestant on the line now for Profile This, 206-803-ROCK. Profile This is next.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive. Most of you aren't just listening right now. You're driving, cleaning, and even exercising. But what if you could be saving money by switching to Progressive? Drivers who save by switching save nearly $750 on average. And auto customers qualify for an average of 7 discounts. Multitask right now. Quote today at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. National average 12-month savings of $744 by new customers surveyed who saved with Progressive between June 2022 and May 2023. Potential savings will vary. Discounts not available in all states and situations.
With comprehensive reports on local schools you won't find anywhere else, Homes.com is the only place to find the in-depth info home shoppers want. Very in-depth info. Curious about where a school ranks in the state? Look no further. Percentage of teachers in their first or second year? We've got it. Lowest student-teacher ratio? No problem. The best cafeteria lunch in the district for your 9-year-old food blogger? Would it surprise you if we said yes?
Homes.com. We've done your homework.
Roots. Where you're from matters. What's up? It's your boy, the Ted Smith. And I may be from the East Coast, but my roots are deep here in Seattle. Over 20 years deep. Just like our pals at Pinky's Plumbing. They're rooted in Seattle, just like me. And speaking of roots, tree roots are the biggest danger to your sewers and cost you thousands. So let your hometown heroes, Pinkies, get to the root of your plumbing problems. PinkiesPlumbing.com.
When your plumbing backs up and things get
Lowe's knows how to turn big plans into real results. Whether it's new appliances or a home refresh, get started with 12-month special financing on purchases of $299 or more with a My Lowe's Rewards credit card, January 15th through the 30th. So you can invest in your upgrade now and pay over time. Lowe's, we help, you save. Offer subject to credit approval and cannot be combined. Minimum monthly payment required. See store or Lowe's.com for details.
Did you know that you can buy your car completely online on AutoTrader? Really? Just visit autotrader.com, filter and search through dealer listings for the car you want, make, model, color, and all the features that matter to you. Go ahead, get picky. Whether you're into subcompacts with heated cup holders, crossovers with all-wheel drive, pickups with kicking sound systems, or SUVs that can survive whatever chaos your kids unleash. Just drop in your info and you'll only see cars in your budget. Really. Once you find your one and only, you can do the whole deal online and have the car delivered to your driveway. Or you can pick it up at the dealership and drive your new ride right off the lot. Really. AutoTrader makes it easy to buy your car online because the whole process is designed around your wants and must-haves. AutoTrader. Buy your car online. Really.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. What if comparing car insurance rates was as easy as putting on your favorite podcast? With Progressive, it is. Just visit the Progressive website to quote with all the coverages you want. You'll see Progressive's direct rate, then their tool will provide options from other companies so you can compare. All you need to do is choose the rate and coverage you like. Quote today at Progressive.com to join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Comparison rates not available in all states or situations. Prices vary based on how you buy.
At Homes.com, we do whatever it takes to get you the in-depth info on local schools you won't find anywhere else. Things like student-teacher ratio, test scores, and school programs. And sometimes that requires attending school recitals. So many recitals.
That's my son. Isn't he terrific?
Yeah, a real prodigy. Homes.com. We've done your homework.
Roots. Where you're from matters. What's up? It's your boy, the Ted Smith. And I may be from the East Coast, but my roots are deep here in Seattle. Over 20 years deep. Just like our pals at Pinky's Plumbing. They're rooted in Seattle, just like me. And speaking of roots, tree roots are the biggest danger to your sewers and cost you thousands. So let your hometown heroes, Pinky's, get to the root of your plumbing problems. Pinky'sPlumbing.com.
When your plumbing backs up and things get stinky, call Pinky's.
The Men's Room presents Profile This.
And Stephen Throwhook, could you please serve everyone out? Profile This is played.
I sure can, Miles. It's a simple game where we share with you a real-life news story, something that happened right here on planet Earth. And as you listen to the story, based on the stereotypes you believe to be true of people and the decisions that people make, we'll ask you what it is you think makes the story a story. Hello, Kyle. Welcome to the Men's Room.
Hola, bicholas.
Hola. All right, Kyle, you understand how this here game is played?
I do.
I do. Hawks. That's what's waiting for you, Ted. All right, today, you have your choice of one of three stories. Today, we offer you interior decorating, where you guess the foreign object that ended up on the inside of someone. Hit Me With Your Best Shot, where you guess the unconventional object someone used as a weapon. And finally, today, License to Spill, where you guess the substance responsible for creating the mess.
I'm going to go hit me with your best shot this time.
All right, a man is in jail. His victim in the hospital after a violent robbery. Deputies arrested Todd Orvis after they caught him at the Publix parking lot. They were first alerted about a break-in at St. Mark Lutheran Church at around 1 o'clock in the morning. Well, a K-9 unit that led investigators to the parking lot across the street where they found him in a moving truck along with 68-year-old Ernest Maxey. Now, Orvis told deputies he'd broken into the church and then crossed the street where he broke into an SUV. He told them that he was experiencing alcohol withdrawal and hallucinations and thought he saw someone inside the SUV. He then got into a moving truck parked nearby where he found the other guy, 68-year-old Ernest Maxey. Now, according to his arrest report, he hit Maxey several times with something and then took his wallet and credit cards before being arrested. The victim remains in jail or in the hospital. Orvis remains in jail. He faces burglary, robbery, and assault charges. The question is, What did Orvis attack this other man with? Was it a plastic Jesus? Was it a fire extinguisher? Was it a bottle of motor oil? Or was it a candelabra? So plastic Jesus, fire extinguisher, motor oil, or a candelabra?
I'm sorry, Thrill, what was the last thing you said? You broke up. A what?
A candelabra.
What the hell is a candelabra?
Chandelier?
Candelabra. That's the thing. Think of a menorah. A menorah is essentially a candelabra. Something that holds multiple candles.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, man. It could be any of those things. This is a good one.
Oh, thank you.
It is, yeah. I don't hope, but for the sake of this, I hope the answer is the Jesus. So that's what I'm going
Jesus.
with.
Plastic Jesus.
Plastic Jesus.
Okay, Kyle. I'm going to go based on necessity. I'm going to go fire extinguisher.
All right.
Ted?
Yeah, Ted.
I don't know why, but it feels kind of French. So I'm going candelabra.
Candelabra.
It feels kind of French.
And Beauty and the Beast. Wasn't that little dude that spoke French?
Yeah, he was. I think he was just candle holder because did he have more than one?
I thought he had two hands, too.
Okay, then it's candelabra. Yeah.
What did this guy use to attack that guy? Plastic Jesus, fire extinguisher, a bottle of motor oil, or a candelabra? We'll find out next.
That was a tease.
You are listening to The Men's Room.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Whether you love true crime or comedy, celebrity interviews or news, you call the shots on what's in your podcast queue. And guess what? Now you can call them on your auto insurance too with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive. It works just the way it sounds. You tell Progressive how much you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll show you coverage options that fit your budget. Get your quote today at Progressive.com to join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
With comprehensive reports on local schools you won't find anywhere else, Homes.com is the only place to find the in-depth info home shoppers want. Very in-depth info. Curious about where a school ranks in the state? Look no further. Percentage of teachers in their first or second year? We've got it. Lowest student-teacher ratio? No problem. The best cafeteria lunch in the district for your 9-year-old food blogger? Would it surprise you if we said yes? Homes.com. We've done your homework.
Roots. Where you're from matters. What's up? It's your boy, the Ted Smith. And I may be from the East Coast, but my roots are deep here in Seattle. Over 20 years deep. Just like our pals at Pinky's Plumbing. They're rooted in Seattle, just like me. And speaking of roots, tree roots are the biggest danger to your sewers and cost you thousands. So let your hometown heroes, Pinky's, get to the root of your plumbing problems. Pinky'sPlumbing.com.
When your plumbing backs up and things get stinky, call Pinky's.
Categories hitting with your best shot on profile. This we got a man in jail after a violent robbery at a church. He actually attacked a man.
That is correct.
Question is, what did he attack him with? A plastic Jesus, a fire extinguisher, bottle of motor oil, or a candelabra?
And that is a question we posed to Kyle, who has since hung up, and he went with the plastic Jesus, which frankly would have been my pick. It was not a plastic Jesus. D. Ted Smith, you went with the old candelabra because it sounded French to you.
Yeah.
It was not a candelabra. And then Miles Montgomery, you went with the fire extinguisher.
Why not?
And you are correct.
Okay.
That would hurt.
Yeah. Beat his ass with it.
Jesus. Now for all TV news all the time, it's time for TV Time with T.
And now, because your pathetic life is confined to countless hours in front of a talking box, the Men's Room presents TV Time with Ted.
All right, your choices today. You got the Jimmys,
Fallon and Kimmel,
Seth Meyers, Stephen Colbert, or Ted Smith.
Is it Ted or is it late night?
It is right there to tell us. Guys have teams and talents to write us something come up in monologues each and every night. It is up to you to determine, is this an actual late night joke and from whom, or could it be a The Ted Smith original?
The frozen food brand Ore-Ida just released some limited edition skis meant to look like French fries. So now you and your health can both go downhill.
Colbert.
Fallon.
Myers.
The frozen foods brand Ore-Ida released a limited edition line of skis designed to look like French fries. Now you and your health can both go downhill.
Recently, there was a best mullet contest held in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania.
Perfect place.
But if you've ever been to Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, then it probably just looked like a regular day to you.
Ted Smith.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, seriously.
You
I'm
beat
like,
me to it. That's what's like, God damn it.
oh, sorry, man. Yeah, but I mean, honest to God, I'm like, you have a contest?
Yeah. If you're ever in Harrisburg, go to Hershey Park. It's not that far.
It's the only thing to do.
It really is.
I don't know
that
why you
leave.
I don't know why you're there. Peeps just announced their 2026 Easter flavors include Pop-Tart Frosted Strawberry, Sunny D, and Chili Lime Mango. Just like Jesus would have wanted.
Cool there.
Seth.
Fallon.
Peeps just announced that their Easter 2026 flavors include Pop-Tarts Frosted Strawberry, Sunny D, and Chili Lime Mango. It's just like Jesus would have wanted.
Should work Sunny D into the captain.
Sunny D.
Yeah.
While speaking to SpaceX employees, Elon Musk said he wants to make epic futuristic spaceships with lots of people in them, traveling to places they've never been before. Which for him, I'm guessing, is prom.
Seth.
Colbert.
Seth.
While speaking to SpaceX staffers this week, Elon Musk said that he wants to create, quote, epic futuristic spaceships with lots of people in them, traveling to places we've never been to before, which for him means, I'm guessing, prom?
Prom is a hot button issue for a lot of people.
Really?
Yeah.
Meaning what? If you get asked or if you go? Or
No. I'm not talking about high school kids. I mean, they go to prom or don't. But I'm amazed how many adults I'll talk to. It's like, I didn't go to prom. I was like, dude, you're in your 30s, so get over it.
Oh, they're still upset about it?
Or like
Christ,
take it as a point of pride or something. It's like, I don't know, man.
Wow.
I went to prom. I liked it.
I just hated school so much, like I don't even think about it.
Yeah. Yeah, I just don't want to go.
Yeah,
It was fine. I went out drinking. But
I hated high school. I hated junior high. I hated elementary. I just wanted out.
I don't know if it would happen these days, but we had the phone number of a limo driver that was known to allow you to drink in the back afterwards.
Yeah.
It was like an extra $1,000, and we paid it.
Damn.
I know. So this is kind of an interesting list. Website called Collider.com. They put out a list of 10 comedies that are nearly perfect.
Okay. All right.
Which is,
subjective, but all right.
Thank you. Very subjective.
Sure.
Right? Let's see. I think most of these, I can guarantee you, the three of us have seen all these. A couple of these might be a little outdated for Mike there. Number 10 on the list, Anchorman, The Legend of Ron Burgundy.
Yeah, good call.
I would also say sometimes comedies that are really good, you almost have to watch them a couple times.
Right. 'Cause there's so many other jokes you did not get.
So there's a couple different kinds. So you get, a scripted comedy like that or Caddyshack, and then slapstick, which is typically more like Mel Brooks or
absolutely,
I don't know, hell, somebody kind of like that. So or Naked Gun, that kind of thing. I like those two.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, that came out in 2004. 2007, Superbad.
Very good comedy.
Yeah, it was good. I don't know if it was perfect, but it was good.
There's a lot of good stuff in Superbad.
I think I would actually put that over Anchorman, just because Anchorman was so stupid. I think it was a very funny movie.
Well, good for you. It's number 9. Anchorman was 10.
Yeah, I know.
So it is over it.
Fair point.
Or under.
Number 8 on the list, Step Brothers.
That is a great movie.
I have not seen it yet.
That is a great movie.
You never seen Step Brothers?
No.
Back to what Ted was saying. It takes a couple of watches.
All right.
To settle in. But if you watch it, like you have time to watch a movie twice.
Yeah, right.
But you're going to like it.
Okay.
You like it the first time, but the more you watch it, the more you really enjoy it.
Correct. The first time I watched it, I was like, yeah, it's all right. And then the second or third time, like I would clearly put it on the list.
Okay. All right.
Just so many stupid lines and this and that. It is very good. But I also think some of his movies, Will Ferrell movies, kind of take a second watch for some reason.
Mm-hmm. I would agree with that.
I mean, it's not on the list. The one I remember going to a theater, and my buddy Bernie, I remember he called me up and said, Teddy, I just saw this movie. We're going tomorrow. Was there something about Mary?
Yeah, that was a solid one.
Blades of Steel, not bad.
Yeah.
Glory?
No, Steel.
Glory. Blades of Steel was the hockey game we used to play.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, it's like Blades of Glory. Okay.
Blades of Glory, that's right.
I punched Gretzky
Blades
in the
of
head.
something.
Look, his head's bleeding. Groundhog Day, 1993 makes the list at number 7.
Yeah.
It was fine. Like, it wasn't bad, but I don't ever have to watch it again. I never got
would say
enough
Stripes.
laughs. Stripes is
Stripes is a great movie. It's not on the list, but there's some. Groundhog Day. I'll watch on February 2nd.
Groundhog Day.
Right? Is that
Yes,
right? Yeah.
February 2nd.
You know what? And it sounds stupid. That is something I'd go do one year.
What's that?
Go to Poughkeepsie. Poughkeepsie? No.
Punxsutawney.
Just to see it. That just seems like one of those dumb things I'd be into.
It is a stupid thing, right?
It's
but
way
it's
too
tradition.
early for you. I mean, it's the crack of dawn on the East Coast. If you had to fly out there, time adjustment, it's like 6:30-ish.
Oh, I'm sure it's the
6:15.
crack of dawn, but it's like the event is in the morning.
Yeah.
So that makes it easier to get up and get there. So like, well, I'll be back in bed by noon.
Yeah, that's a good point.
What do people go drinking after that?
Oh, I guarantee it,
They
dude.
have to.
Yeah, like is there a party?
It's their one thing.
Is there a Phil Fest? I mean, what do they got?
I would imagine you're right because they do it at 6 or 6:30 in the morning. I bet there's people there already boozing, and there's a beer garden at like 4 a.m.
Guaranteed.
If they could do it. PA has
Guaranteed.
weird balls. Big Lebowski makes the list. This is the only one I disagree with. The Big Lebowski is a funny movie.
Yeah.
To say it's a perfect comedy,
No.
right?
I think it's more of a cult classic.
And honestly, I like The Big Lebowski. I will watch it, but I don't know that there's that many like laugh out loud funny moments.
No, I agree.
Ghostbusters makes the list.
All right, pretty solid.
Okay.
1984. Quick question. State Puff Marshmallow Man versus Pillsbury Doughboy. Same size. Who wins?
Michelin Man.
Pillsbury Doughboy. Oh, really? You think so?
He's a tire.
State Puff Marshmallow Man from Ghostbusters. Did I say Michelin Man?
You said Michelin.
Oh, Michelin Man.
My bad.
But yeah, Stay Puft. I'm still taking Poppin' Fresh. Is that his name? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's going to turn into a sticky grappling grudge match.
Yes, it is.
Some Like It Hot from 1959.
Never saw it.
Never saw it, but critically, I've heard it's fantastic.
I've never seen it either.
Yeah.
I don't even know that I've ever heard
So why
of
don't they replay these things? Like, you know,
That was
a
what?
classic
Peter
film
Lemon
channel or-
and Walter Matthau, I believe.
like IFC or something.
Oh, I know those guys from Grumpy Old Men.
Yeah, exactly. I want to say it's those two guys and Marilyn Monroe. I believe they were the three.
That's why it's perfect.
That's why it's hot.
Yeah.
Mighty Python and the Holy Grail make the list. Again, this is a list of 10 perfect comedies.
Very funny.
It's hard to watch as a kid because you didn't understand.
You
all
don't
the-
get half the jokes.
and it's
right?
half British comedy. You would love it.
All right. Airplane makes the list.
Yeah,
1980.
great.
Now, that's probably closer to your slapstick stuff.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I picked the wrong day to quit amphetamines.
Yeah.
And then again, they're going way back. Number one on the list, Dr. Strangelove or How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb.
Yeah. I've never seen it. I've only seen one clip that they always show the guy riding the bomb as it drops out of a plane, but I don't know. I didn't even know it was supposed to be a comedy.
That's 100% with you.
Yeah. I mean, that's news to me. Like, okay, I'll check it out.
Yeah, that's a wild one. Like Dr. Strangelove. Miles, what did you say? Caddyshack?
Caddyshack's a good one for me.
Caddyshack's a great one. I would also put Back to School on there.
It's pretty solid.
With Rodney
A
Dangerfield.
lot of comments coming in on YouTube for The Jerk, which is a great call.
The Jerk is super awesome. And credit to you, Miles. I think you were the one that finally, years ago, were like, dude, you've never seen that movie? I was like, no, you got to watch it.
It's just dumb, but it's funny.
Correct, yeah. Yeah.
I like Spaceballs. There's all kinds of just dumb slapstick stuff. Blazing Saddles, I cannot believe is not on there. Mel Brooks, any Mel Brooks.
Yeah,
I mean,
Mel
to
Brooks
this-
crushed it.
Right, and we were talking about Naked Gun. I did not get it the first time I saw that movie as I was a kid, but to this day, and I think I've told Mike this before, like, he orders a black Russian.
Right.
And that black dude just stands there in, like, a Russian hat.
Yeah.
And, like, they
It's
don't
just that
even really
simple.
acknowledge
No.
him. He
No.
just stands there.
Yeah. Spinal Tap.
Spinal Tap.
In my
is good.
world.
I thought Hot Shots, as far as that kind of thing goes,
Hard
like a
Dude,
Naked
too.
Sun tip. Naked Gun tip. Great movie.
Yeah, I mentioned it earlier. There's something about Mary was a great movie.
Mm-hmm.
I know. I wonder if some of those comedies, I don't want to be one of those people, but it's like, will they still make them?
Yeah. If
Right,
nothing else, put it on streaming.
Wedding Crashers.
Wedding Crashers are great. I think what hurts Wedding Crashers again, it's just about a half hour too long.
Right. And too much romance.
Yeah, right. I mean, that's kind of what happens in the end there.
Sure.
But again, I went and saw that at theaters. Great movie.
Yeah.
Crab cakes and football. That's what Maryland does. Great line. All right, let's test you guys. Who's one of the hottest, numbers-wise, pop artists out there right now?
Taylor Swift.
All right, not Taylor Swift.
Jelly Roll.
She's a lady.
Selena Gomez. Who's the chick who sings that song you like that I hate? Pink Pony Club, Chapel Roan.
Sabrina Carpenter.
Sabrina
Oh,
Carpenter.
is she pop or country?
Sabrina Carpenter is definitely pop.
Oh, she's pop. Okay.
Yeah, she got that song Espresso, Man Child.
Whatever.
Well, sometimes they bleed. You know, over.
They do, but she's specifically pop. She's
Right,
not
right,
country.
right, right.
I mean, like if you built a pop artist.
Came out wrong.
If you build a pop artist, because she's kind of tiny, but she's very cute, very attractive, and this and
Sure.
that, it would probably be Sabrina Carpenter. She would just like pop out of a cake and be like, I'm a pop artist. She wouldn't talk like that. But this time of year, we're already getting into the divisional playoffs. Go Hawks. So there's teasers for Super Bowl's commercial. She's going to be out. She's got a teaser out. She's going to do a commercial for Pringles. She's holding a flower made of Pringles chips, picking out each Pringle petal, saying, he loves me not.
Okay.
Pretty simple to figure out. I mean, hey, it's Sabrina Carpenter. Just go do it. Also, again, I'll say this the next 3 weeks. Some people like to watch the commercials. I don't understand why we got to release them early.
I hate that. Like, look, if you want me to pay attention, and, back in the day, and like I said, I'm more of a football peer. I do not care about the halftime show. I do not care about the commercials. But you knew the commercials would be cool. So it's like, all right, instead of getting up and grabbing a beer, I watch the commercials. But like you said, they released them all in advance. I'm like, I've already tuned out. I'm out. I don't care. You already told me.
Yeah.
Right? I don't understand the point of it. Like, why? Here, I guess it's more to this. The amount of money it costs to air a commercial during the Super Bowl, why would you spend that much money if you're going to show everyone in advance?
You know what else I say?
What do you say, Ted?
Bring back the Bud Bowl.
There you go.
Yeah.
I know. That was fun to watch.
Right,
Stupid, but fun.
Right, remember the Clydesdale played football?
Puppy Bowl, anything.
Puppy Bowl is still on, but it airs earlier in the day.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. But you could watch that. I mean, you got to cheer for one of those puppies, but just pick one. I don't care. They're all puppies. I'll be honest with you, folks, they're not keeping score for real.
No.
It's barely football.
Thank you, Ted. We appreciate it. You're listening to the Men's Room.
Men's Room returns with Miles and Thrill. Now, let's see what's happening in the real world.
All right, here we go. Because of AI, one Dutch couple might not be married after all. Meanwhile, after a guy's car was stolen, Nantucket's biggest coke dealer takes a great fall. A goat is detained after trying to break into an Auburn retirement home. St. Augustine, Florida is where the giant emos roam. And a man who once stole a snowplow while shirtless tries to take down an airplane. It is time for your headlines.
Now, it's time to hit the headlines. Here's my car.
All right, our top story, we go to Maryland, where folks like to commit one crime at a time. Local police got a call from a man after he found a stash of drugs. They arrived on the scene and met the man, who told them how he found a package of cocaine on the side of the road. But as they dug further into the details, they found out that as his story was a little altered. You see, he wasn't strolling down the street when he happened upon the drug. No. He was actually attempting to steal a car, ending up searching the trunk when he couldn't get it started, and that's where he found the goods. He panicked and quickly called authorities, who launched an investigation and busted the drug trafficker, leading to his arrest. Charges will be filed against the owner of the drugs. No word on if the potential carjacker is facing charges or arrest.
So there was a bag of drugs sitting on the stairs of the light rail station. It looked like a little bag of coke. I'm like, it could be a million different things. I'm not going to touch it.
No.
I'm sure somebody did.
That's best not to.
I was just like, nah, I'm not going to not do that.
Yeah.
I know what you're wondering, Ted. It was in Hyannis.
Hyannis, Maryland?
Yeah.
I don't even know where that is.
Oh, okay.
No, I was going to say, that seems odd. You're going to steal a car, then you find drugs, and like, better report the drugs.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he was altered. What do you know?
Yeah. No,
I just stole this car, man, but obviously they got all these drugs in here, dude. You got to do something.
Yeah, like stealing cars, cool, but drugs, illegal.
Yeah, can't do that. In other news, we take to the skies where people just can't behave themselves. An unruly passenger put a target on his back before the plane even took off from Nebraska to Detroit. I didn't do the math. That is not a long flight, though. Refusing to buckle his seatbelt and making rude statements to passengers and crew. But he managed to behave himself long enough for the plane to get underway, but only just. Shortly afterward, he unbuckled himself from his seat and stood up, making rude gestures toward the flight attendants. When he was told that he would be reported for his behavior, he doubled down, poking the attendant and threatening to kill him. The plane was forced to make an emergency landing in Cedar Rapids as the man attempted to open the exit door near his seat, making a scene as he removed his shirt and swung at passengers that attempted to interfere. He was arrested and found in possession of more than 40 Xanax pills that were not prescribed to him, and he's facing several charges.
Yeah, that's what's going to happen.
Xanax does that?
Kind of where I was at.
Yeah. Thought it calmed you down.
Right? Everything I've heard is Xanax.
Depends. If you don't have, like, anxiety and stuff, then the Xanax just kind of gets you crazy and high. And there's a reason, like, look, there is a prescription use for Xanax, but there's a reason it became such a popular recreational drug to people.
Gotcha. Huh.
Put it to you this way. Johnny Manziel has a tattoo of a Xanax bar on his arm.
Yeah. Oh.
Like Xanny bars you hear in lyrics. Like, again, I've never had them, so I'm not sure if there's... I thought it was for anxiety, but yeah.
Damn. It is, if you take it right.
Down to Florida, where an animal attempted to join the local wildlife. Police received a report that an emu had escaped its enclosure and was on the loose in the area. They eventually tracked the massive bird down and moved in to capture it. But, as with any animal that's gotten a taste of freedom, it was less than enthusiastic about going back into a cage and resisted officers, kicking its feet multiple times, making use of its talons to elude officers and maintain its independence. Eventually, a makeshift lasso was made which secured the emu before the officer used his own handcuffs to restrain the bird's legs together, rendering them useless. The officer admits that it was the first time in his career that he had handcuffed an emu, and he was returned to his owner without further incident.
But it won't be the last time, sir.
That'd be a weird little lasso to make.
It an emu lasso.
Right, but his neck's so skinny, it would take a while to cinch it.
Exactly.
You know, lasso it's harder than you think.
Well, sure. That's why it's in the...
Oh, you did that in Texas?
I did.
How'd you do?
Not well. No.
Were you confident when you're doing it? Like when you're swinging it, like, oh, I got this.
Yeah. And I was on the way to a country concert. It's the night before the national title. I'm like, I'm going to do this. And I mean, after like, I don't know how many, and the guy was like, go ahead, partner, you can keep going.
Oh, damn. Keep trying. I'm not even going to charge you, man. This is.
Ironically, though, that cowboy was from Eastern Washington.
Really?
No kidding.
That makes sense.
Way to go, buckaroo. You keep trying.
Right. And he was younger than I was. Like, go ahead, fella, keep trying.
Odd story from the Netherlands. A local district court has rendered a marriage invalid for what was said, or more accurately, what was not said. The couple trusted a friend as an officiant of their wedding who also put together the couple's wedding vows that they would speak to each other at the ceremony, admittedly using ChatGPT to generate the perfect speech. Unfortunately, while the speeches were beautiful yet more relaxed than traditional vows, the court took notice that they did not include specific wording that they say would make the marriage valid by the government law. The couple made a fight to keep the date recognized as the beginning of their union, citing that date that had significance, but the court denied their plea, sticking with the black and white of the laws on the books. They'll need to conduct another ceremony with the proper wording to have their marriage recognized.
Did either of them look at each other and say, wait, you used AI to write a vow?
Right. Well, no, this was the officiant who wrote
Oh,
these,
the officiant.
who wrote these.
Okay, all right.
And so that was part of the problem, is that they didn't include the, you're going to be there throughout this, throughout
Whatever
that.
their rule is.
Exactly.
Like, come on, man.
And apparently you must speak those words at these weddings. So, fantastic.
Christ.
But just in case those stories left a bad taste in your mouth.
Thankfully, there's good news.
Right here at home in Auburn, Washington, authorities got a call about a prowler attempting to gain entry into a retirement facility. They arrived on the scene to find the described suspect, a goat that felt entitled enough to break into the facility. The officers say that they safely detained the suspect until a friend of the owner arrived to pick her up, but not before taking a few photos with the officers. Authorities say that charges were dropped due to extreme adorableness.
Extreme adorableness.
Extreme adorableness. Men's Room Sports, you've got college hoops on the ESPN affiliate channels and CBS Sports, NHL hockey on ESPN, and the Kraken are currently underway in Boston against the Bruins over on NBC in Kong. As far as your weather, we've got some clouds tonight with a low of 39. Tomorrow we're looking at a partly cloudy day with a high of 52 to welcome us into a beautiful, sunshiny weekend. That's all for your headlines. With that, Mike Hawk is out.
Thank you, Mike. We appreciate it. We'll see you next time for a Bad Choice Friday. The return of Ted versus the FCC. The lovely Jolene's coming up in seconds.
Yes, indeed. It's all true. But in the meantime, well, we be all about this bitch. So until next time, please do what you do best. And for Aletha's sake, stay beautiful.
The Men's Room has been taped before a live studio audience. Wardrobe and makeup provided by Mantastic Limited. This has been a presentation of the Men's Room Radio Network. Oh, man! A Double Flush production.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Whether you love true crime or comedy, celebrity interviews or news, you call the shots on what's in your podcast queue. And guess what? Now you can call them on your auto insurance too with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive. It works just the way it sounds. You tell Progressive how much you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll show you coverage options that fit your budget. Get your quote today at Progressive.com to join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
With comprehensive reports on local schools you won't find anywhere else, Homes.com is the only place to find the in-depth info home shoppers want. Very in-depth info. Curious about where a school ranks in the state? Look no further. Percentage of teachers in their first or second year? We've got it. Lowest student-teacher ratio? No problem. The best cafeteria lunch in the district for your 9-year-old food blogger? Would it surprise you if we said yes?
Homes.com. We've done your homework.
Hey, it's Captain Ron, and as a Washington native, it's so important for me to work with companies who love it here just as much as I do. I want someone who calls it I-5 and not the 5, or laughs at me when I say I kind of miss the Tacoma aroma. That's why I use Pinky's Plumbing for every plumbing need I have. They're rooted in Seattle. They get Seattle. So remember, not all heroes wear capes, but in Seattle, our hometown heroes wear a big old pig on the side of their van. Pinky'sPlumbing.com.
When your plumbing backs up and things get stinky, call Pinky's.
With over 25 years of experience, DAF Giving 360's donor-advised funds can help you get a tax deduction and potentially grow your charitable dollars tax-free while you recommend when and where to give. Learn more at dafgiving360.org.
Lowe's knows how to turn big plans into real results. Whether it's new appliances or a home refresh, get started with 12-month special financing on purchases of $299 or more with a MyLowe's Rewards credit card, January 15th through the 30th. So you can invest in your upgrade now and pay over time. Lowe's, we help, you save. Offer subject to credit approval and cannot be combined. Minimum monthly payment required. See store or Lowe's.com for details.